All right. So zero movement. The journey has ground to a halt today. All right. Next is Carterac, and you're gonna roll 3d4.
3d4. 7.
Jeez, one whole day no movement is fucking ass.
7. All right. So that is good. The winds have died down today. No storm is built. So the way these rolls are set, the die changes. The numbers that you need for each level of wind never change, but the die change to make the higher numbers more likely. So as you start rolling more dice, if you roll a low number, you're very lucky because it sets the wind back. All right, 2d6 again.
10.
Uh-oh.
10. That is a north wind. So
There we go.
um you're back to moderate, so you're not going to move, but you're moving across. Oh, plus 1/3 again. So that's all right. So five this day, and on this day being the third day, we roll again. So one. So you end up there. So here, if you want to just draw like, you just do that, and then this here, like something like that, you know. But if you can make them different colors, Rob.
Oh, to show the day. Yeah.
Yeah. But remember, this was a different day. Wait, do that again. This one here was one day,
So
then
yeah,
five more.
I would just put a dot there because we didn't move.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect. All right, now you get to roll for a random encounter or a random occurrence. So D2d10 first. Sorry, I did it again. D20. Just roll D20.
13.
All right, no random encounter. Roll another D20. Oh, close, but no random occurrence. All right, everything is looking better. Manu is very happy. And Shaw, it is your turn.
All right.
So you're gonna roll me 2d6.
Come on now.
Bam. 10 total. 6 and 4. Well,
Oh,
it
that is
should be
not
showing.
good. That is not good. The winds have picked up again. Roll 2d6.
10, 6 and 4.
Oh, it's a north wind though.
Same
So
damn roll.
you're gonna go even faster today. You are gonna go plus 2/3. So we're gonna make it to keep it simple, we'll just make it 7 squares today.
Cool.
Very nice. Very nice.
All right,
And
one.
Sonny, while we're here, this might be a dumb question, but I gotta ask. When I use because we're moving a lot, there's a lot of waste of time. So if I want to use my sunflower staff meditation now, it would save on the boat, right? Not in that
Yeah,
spot of
yeah.
fucking
I'm not gonna
water.
be that it's in the ocean.
All right,
Yeah.
all right. So then
Be on the
why during this traveling I'm doing it for
You just
whatever,
have to do it once on the boat. That's
Yeah,
it. I
well
mean, you
that's what
can
I'm saying. Just so I don't have to
you're
waste time when
you're
we
a
get there.
monk. You'd pretty much be meditating constantly,
Yeah.
you know? So, all right. Gavain,
Oh,
you're gonna
my turn.
roll. Ooh, this is not gonna be good. You might get a storm today. You're gonna roll a 1d6 plus 6.
All right. 3 plus 6 is 9.
Ooh, lucky. You actually went down a little bit. All right, so it's still strong winds, but still no storm. And
No
now
cloudy
directions.
skies.
Smooth sailing.
Good job, Magic Man.
2d6. So far, the winds have been pretty much in your favor.
Say 2d6.
2d6.
3.
All right. 3 is an east wind. Oh my God, that's
right in your
that
face.
that is no, that's I'm saying from the east.
Oh, from the east. Yeah, that's
So-
perfect.
Oh yeah, that's perfect.
So you
Push
got a
that flag
strong
along.
wind. You're going
Right.
with. You guys are going double. You're going 8 today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can almost see the island.
Hell yeah. As long as it's not
Would we
the.
still be on that straight path, or would we?
Well, yeah, just for
We have
game purposes.
been-
But it's gonna turn now. So right, unless something stops you from moving, 4 or whatever. All right.
It's control.
I
by the way.
believe Carmen did not roll a random. Who rolled? Did Rob roll the last random encounter? He
I
did.
didn't do an encounter. I did the movement.
Got it. So Gavain has to. So roll two.
Alrighty, Mark.
Roll d20.
D20. 2.
Oh, a random encounter.
Chances of.
Shit.
This could be bad. Roll 2d10.
Fine.
Let's get the crack.
Yeah, the whole boat goes down and that's it.
The Kraken.
17.
Ooh, it's the Kraken. It's it's a giant squid.
Really?
No
Oh,
shit.
shit.
Yep.
Man, things are going
Oh,
so
man.
well.
Sick.
This is where this always happens, right around this island. It's like the dice live this world. I love it.
Do we see it? Does Zartan see it from the crow's nest? Or we get no warning?
All right, let me think how I want to play this.
Maybe it's a good Kraken. He's going to bring us a gift, some treasure.
Right? That's it. That's
Well,
what
I
I'm
am gonna roll. We are gonna
Hello.
see.
Or he just
Why can I not
puts
find
his
it?
Hey,
tentacles
the
on
last
front of
boat
the
that I
boat,
destroyed
swims,
had all
and
this
gets us
treasure.
An extra day.
Why can I not find the giant squid?
Pushes the boat speedily and gives us an extra day of travel.
Yeah.
There's a-
Yeah, what he
Alright,
uses
so the alignment,
6 of his
it's-
legs
it-
as a propeller.
it's not an actual Kraken, which is neutral evil. It's the giant squid, which is neutral. So we will roll a reaction roll. So I'm gonna say that shipping is not very common here. So he's not happy. So in 2E, Rob in particular, if you're not familiar, you actually choose a starting point and then it kind of adjusts the table. So I'm gonna start with threatening.
Okay.
So you're gonna roll 2d10 again.
2d10.
Oh, I remember that. Table.
12.
That's a good table.
All right, it's threatening, but it's not hostile. So, Zartan,
Big tentacle middle finger coming up out of the water as we
Yeah.
go by.
pretty much. I'm gonna say it's happening here. So Zartan, you see a giant squid in the water, kind of circling it looks like it's following you guys, maybe circling a little bit, and every once in a while you see it. What are you gonna tell?
I'm going to yell down. I'm going to say, looks like a big squid, but it's just curious right now.
Gordon's gonna tie a rope around himself and this mast.
Yeah, go down with the ship. That's good thinking.
That is great thinking.
I'm in armor. I'm not gonna get taken off and thrown off. Sink
Oh,
like a
you're
lead
basically
weight.
done if you. All right, so I'm gonna have Manu. So Manu's been attacked by these twice before. So I think I'm gonna have him roll. That's how we'll determine whether we're gonna fight or not. Manu is organizing the defense. He's yelling around. He's giving orders, but I'm gonna knock him down to.
Manure.
I'm not going to make him hostile. I'm going to make him threatening. If he rolls threatening or hostile, he's going to yell for someone to launch a
Oh boy, here we go.
And
ballast.
piss it off.
How close is the?
I rolled
How
it.
close is it right now?
I didn't roll for distance yet.
Because if it's close enough, I can cast, and I'll tell Manu like, don't piss it off yet, because I might be able to befriend it, and just let it leave us on our way.
What are you thinking? Smeek, like you're thinking animal friendship?
Yeah.
Would I consider a giant squid? What's their intelligence? Hold on.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that's all it depends on.
What's their
The
intelligence?
Animal
Absolutely.
intelligence are better.
No, they have non-intelligence.
Oh,
That sucks.
that's bullshit.
Kraken
Yeah.
has intelligence.
Yeah, Kraken is actually a genius. They're like
Yeah.
amazing. All right, so Manu yells out, "Fire!"
Oh
All right.
shit.
and they fire the ballista.
Manu, I feel
Oh,
like discretion was the better part of valor there, my friend.
Yeah, he was pissed. He thinks it's the
He
same one.
failed.
Well, think about it. It makes sense because he's been attacked in this vicinity twice. So he thinks it's the same one.
It's the white whale.
Yep.
It's the Moby
Right,
Dick.
And if I cast Bless, would that also aid
Um,
the ship, the sailors?
I mean, I guess, but the way I was gonna play it was that he pretty much that's how it started, you know. So you could start it now for the
Yeah,
and it'll
yeah,
help
yeah.
him. Yeah. So we're gonna roll initiative after the one shot. So he's gonna get a shot. Oh, I think that's a hit. Armor class 7. Yeah, it's definitely a hit.
No, it's really gonna be pissed.
So is it grabbing with all tentacles? Like, how are we attacking this?
There
He
you go.
didn't roll. He didn't roll distance yet.
No, it's coming at you, right? So think of it in terms of this is starting it. Let me go to here.
Right.
We just basically freaking told the guy, "Hey, catch me outside," and
Yeah.
now he's coming.
Yeah.
Right.
You
And
know,
I forgot, by the way.
about that.
with a freaking ballista arrow.
So he did roll. He did hit, but from now on, all the rolls are going to be on here. All right, 6 damage. That's really good. But I'm going to roll the hit points for this thing on Geneva.
On Geneva.
Yes, it has 48 hit points. So now it has 42 hit points. All right, now we'll roll initiative.
Oh,
So this is a Kraken. Well, no, it's not really a Kraken. Giant
Kraken.
squid. He's got 42 hit points. Weapon speed 0. And his armor class is. All right. He's the way a giant squid attacks, he's gonna go right to the boat, as you know. So he becomes AC 7. If you try to go after particular tentacles, they're AC 3. But if you're attacking the body, it's pretty easy to hit. So you guys should still do well as long as
The rolls are in our favor, like always.
yeah. Hold on, I just messed one of these things up. I did, son of a bitch. This is G5 equals. I have to fix something real quick. Hold on.
and this thing is considered large, correct?
Oh, it's considered like giant. All right. We'll just start again from the top. Tigran, roll initiative for everybody.
D6.
No, 10. Remember?
All right.
Ooh, I rolled a 1.
6.
All right. Unfortunately, remember the lowest is better on this one.
Oh, damn it.
All right. So Shaw is still first with his 0. No, wait. No. What am I talking about? I'm looking at the wrong thing. The giant squid is first. So he has a ridiculous amount of attacks. 9 attacks.
Oh my
Jesus
goodness.
Christ.
Yeah, because of the tentacles, dude.
Yeah,
He's only got 8
You can
tentacles.
swing them all at once.
You
And
guys
beak.
don't remember?
Tentacles and a beak.
I'm
You
gonna
don't
take
remember when
off.
you fought it with in Grandish?
Yep, we did.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna take off 2 of them that he's using to hold on.
On the boat. Makes sense.
One is gonna try to pull down the mast, so that's gonna be one of the attacks. He's gonna have 6 attacks going after crew and everything. Now,
People, yeah.
Got them boat up.
honestly, this shouldn't go long because you remember I got to roll for the crew. You got crewmen that are fighting.
Yeah, which is why I wanted to add Bless.
Yeah,
Sonny,
you can cast bless this round.
Are you
Yeah.
putting an HP on the boat? Like, how's that work if he damages the boat?
The boat has hit points.
Yeah, it has
Okay.
hit points.
I have to pull up the Ariki because I have to pull up the crew. I was hoping.
Tigran is a carpenter and he's very familiar with boats. He
Yeah. Don't even worry about it though. The crew, I have all those rules worked out. I've been doing this for a while.
Yeah, as long as he doesn't take the boat down.
All right, so
yeah, I hear that.
Yeah, they can start repairs and
What a
as
fucking
Here's how I'm gonna do
Titanic,
this.
bitch.
You guys are gonna follow the initiative. The monster's probably gonna win most of the times because it has the 0 for the weapon speed. I'm gonna run all of the crewmen at the end of the round.
Okay.
Sound fair?
Yeah.
And they're basically everybody except for the cook and the captain are gonna get an attack. So everybody's out there just wailing away. I'm also going to roll 1, 2, 3, 4.
I think the cook could get in, but all right.
No, yeah, we all saw Little Mermaid.
Now the
Yeah,
cook's a
you
wimp.
calamari, man.
I never, I also never statted him out.
Hey, the cook is the best with a knife. Tell him, Sean.
That's what I'm saying.
12 of them, and there's 6 of you, so I got to roll. Well, I'll just do it on Discord.
All right. They're good meat shields too.
Yeah. So he's got 6 attacks. All right, so roll 6d20.
Oh boy.
Oh, fuck. 1, 2, 3, 4 of those are definitely hits, depending on who they hit. All right, so you guys are 1 through 6. This is gonna be tough for me. You guys are 1 through 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In the order I have you on the sheet, and then I'll go down the line on these guys. So I'm gonna roll a d18. Roll 6d18. This is the beauty of Discord, is I could do weirdo shit like this. All right, so attacks number 1 and 2 hit 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh fuck! Attacks number 1 and 2 hit Shaw, and they both
Hey.
probably hit him.
Of course they do.
Yeah,
What
he's
did
stacked
you
in
say?
9.
Even
Shaw
the random
always gets
dice.
fucked up.
Yeah.
Say,
He
what did you
always
say?
does.
Show us
Because you're always
Yes.
sitting there meditating.
Freaking
You're lucky though. I'm not
Leave
gonna
me
do
alone.
the constriction. I'm not gonna do the constriction because I'm gonna say that there's too much going on. You have way too many people fighting this thing, so he's just slapping away. Boom, boom, boom. All right, Carmen, you take 8 damage.
Good
That's not
God.
bad.
Sonny,
Yeah.
how high up is the crow's nest?
It's
It's occupied.
what is the mast? 30 feet, 40
Yeah.
feet.
And what is it, a ladder up? It matters for what I'm going to try to do.
No, it's like ropes.
Okay.
Like one of those little rope ladder things.
All right, so attack number 3 hits number 9, which would be 6. Ay. All right. Thank God I'm quick on my feet. 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh, that's one of the guys who's actually statted out with an AC of 8, though that definitely hits him. He's only got 8 hit points.
You can live, little guy.
2 hit point damage. All right, so he's got 6 left. I'm hoping we can take this thing down in the next round because there's a lot of attacks. And it's only got AC 7. All right,
Tigran has to go.
the next one is 17. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Unfortunately, we might have just lost our first. This is the sailor from Geneva named Will. Oh, wait, that don't count because I'm rolling here. Will is dead. He had 6 hit points.
Jeez.
So we lost the sailor. All right. The next attack. That was the
Knocked out.
17. So 14, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's Seema, the sailor from Geneva. Don't roll 6 again. Oh, all right. Seema's still alive.
Looks like we're going to be working overtime. Picking up their shifts.
And the last attack is number 10, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's one of my statted guys. That's good, but he still only has 5 hit points.
Uh-oh.
And 3. All right, so he's still alive. That's Hori. He's one of the originals from Grandish. All right, that was the monster. Now, you guys roll your attacks. I'll tell you the order, and then I will do all of these motherfuckers. So the order is...
Mike, you're still on the crow's nest?
Sure, you're trying to hit AC 7 or do something else.
I would like to use well, not use the ring, but I'm going to jump up to the crow's nest. Now, I can only jump 10 feet high, so that's why I was asking. I guess I'd jump up to as high as I can and climb the rest of the way.
Yeah, I mean, but you're not going to accomplish it all this round, but yes. So you're basically jumping, this round you're jumping 10 feet high and grabbing onto the rope to climb yourself up.
Yes.
So you're not taking an attack. All right. Next is Gavain.
So it's closed on the boat, but it's really big, right?
It's big, yes.
How much of it is above the water? Is it a place where I could throw a fireball way out away and hit the creature and not the boat, or is it too close in for something like that.
No, I'd say with all the ropes and all that going on, too close.
Fireball.
And plus, guys are
I'll bring
going
that
in
up.
for melee.
I just didn't know if the body was far enough out, like out in the distance, but it may not be that big.
No, yeah, no.
All right. Well, if I can see sort of center mast on it, I'll cast slow on it. Try to
Okay.
cut its attacks in half.
Cut its attacks in half. Yeah, perfect.
There you go.
I guess this thing would have like a terrible save for that. There's a save on that, right?
Yeah, it's a save and throw. You know, the monsters have high hit dice, but they
No,
save
it
as
is high hit
fighters.
dice, so yeah.
They save as fighters, so you know.
I got all my books in front of me here. Hold on.
Yep, just a straight. Oh, save and throw. Here's the helper. Save and throws against this spell suffer a -4 penalty, so that may help us.
Even better. All
There
right,
you
so level 12 versus spell. So he needs to beat a 14. 14 or higher. Keep going to grab dice. 14 or higher. A 7!
Nice.
He failed. All right, so if he survives this round, he only gets 3 attacks next round.
Slow. I don't know if this will kick in until next round, but slow creatures have an armor class penalty of +4, an attack penalty -4, and half the attacks.
Damn.
What is your casting time on slow?
Casting time 3. So that might
I'm
be
gonna.
faster than
All
some
right,
of the
so I
swords.
will say no. So I have all the numbers, so that's fine. So Zartan is the same as you, so his attack's going off now. But then Carr, Torden, and Tigran are actually much more than 3 segments ahead of you, so you'll get that bonus.
Whoa, nice.
So what was that? That was a -4?
His armor class is penalized by 4, and his attack rolls are penalized by 4.
Oh, so everyone's pretty much going to hit him. So this could end pretty quickly. All right, so Zartan, you're now, but you're trying to hit AC 7 still.
Okay, I'm shooting him with a crossbow.
Perfect.
What's his AC? 7?
It's only 7.
It's 11 now.
11
Going for-
now, yeah.
Right.
Missed.
Oh man.
11? Miss-
Wait.
All right, so now it is Torden's first, and you're trying to hit AC 11.
I'm last because I'm doing bless.
I basically just need to not roll a 1.
That's right, you are doing. All right, so then you got Tigran, and then Carr. You know what? Well, it doesn't matter if you cast it because it's not like you're gonna fight again today. Pretty much.
I get 2 every other, right, Sonny?
You get 2 this round though. It's the first round.
Oh, okay, cool. So hold on. I hit with the first one. I'm gonna do another one. Oh, damn. I hit with both.
Yeah. All right.
All right, and this is D12 for this because it's large, right?
Yep. It's actually giant.
Just gonna
Well,
chop
I
some
don't know. That
tentacles
doesn't
off.
change my shit though, does it? 8, but hold on. 8 plus. I did 20 damage.
Damn.
20 damage total.
Yes, sir.
Oh shit. All right, he's down just about to half. All right, this should end this round. All right, now is Carterac with his 2 attacks.
So this is going to be +6 on each of these because you said it's +4 from Gavain's spell, and then I've
Yep.
got a +2 to attack.
Plus your pluses. Yep.
For strength and specializing.
So you need a 7 to hit it normally. Plus, you basically can't roll 1. That's it.
He hit it with a 3. He hit it.
Yeah, you hit it with a 3.
Hell yeah.
So there we go. 2 hits, and each of those is 2d6 plus 3. So I'll just roll each of those individually.
46 plus 6.
So 10 for the first attack.
So 13.
No, it's 10. Yeah, I put the pluses in.
Oh,
there.
you put it in? So 18
yeah, so 10
altogether.
for the first, 8 for the second.
Damn. So we just did 38 damage to him, just me and him.
Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about, Tigran.
Wait, how many more did you do?
He did another 18. That's 38.
Well, he's got 4 hit points left. So basically, one of these guys have to hit him. And there's like 10 of them.
Yeah, good. If we could kill him before he gets another attack off.
So here's what I'm going to say, right? Just for game purposes. If one of them kills him, half the XP goes to the party, the other half goes to them.
Push these guys out of the way. Don't let them swing.
Oh, we just did 95% of the damage.
Yeah.
Listen, someone got killed.
Yeah.
It's communist rules.
That is common.
Well, think about this though. Think about this. The real way to do it is that I have to break it into 17 parts. So think about it that way.
They did eat.
Well, let those
Two.
fags go
All
and run
but-
hide down below, and we just kill it. No, I'm kidding.
All right, so first mate at TU is trying to hit AC 11. He needs an 8 to hit this guy. And I think he's going to do it. Yep. And then he has a scimitar.
Come on,
Which is-
bitch. Do your fucking 4. Let's do it.
You know what? I don't know what a scimitar does versus.
1d8.
Trying to kill this guy.
I think
Is
it's
it
D8,
D8 versus-
'Cause
First
he wants
large?
more
Large,
health
I'm pretty
left.
Oh,
sure.
versus large? I don't know. I think it's
Yes,
D8.
it's a D8 the whole way.
Yeah, D8.
I have to roll a 9.
Yes,
Oh,
maximum
nice.
damage. He severs its whatever
He rolled one
bleeding
more than you.
thing that this thing has,
It's main
Kinda-
vein.
and
Kind of
Teal
a good-
kills it. Thankfully, there was. So I do have to make one roll though, because if you remember what I said, one
Mast.
yeah, one was going for the mast. All right, I have to pull up this ship. Seaworthiness points 18. All right, so the way this works is it's like a saving throw. So I have to roll under an 18 right now because it's full seaworthiness. So it should be fine. But it's a 2.
Famous
two-
last words.
Should be
2-point conversion here.
Oh wait. Nope, hold
Hey,
on. That
y'all,
roll don't
I'm
count.
here.
Even though I passed, it doesn't count. 2d10. I have to roll under an 18. And I rolled a
Oh
2.
shit! Ha!
Wait, what just happened? I'm talking with
He just
Carmelo.
rolled a 20. He rolled 2d10. He rolled 2 10s.
He said we were safe if you rolled under 18 and rolled a 20.
Safe from what?
2d10s. He rolled 2
From
10s.
from the boat taking some damage.
Oh shit.
Yep, so the boat took damage.
Awesome.
So his damage is d6. This ship has that's good though. 18. All right. So we're down to 1. We're only down
That's
1.
fucking hilarious.
So actually I don't even need to take that off. I'm going to mark it down, but the rules they can fix that
En route.
they can fix that underway. So that's not a problem. So there's some damage to the mast, but they're going to fix it. All right, so you make it to there by the end of the day. That was day 5. We're on day 6. And who didn't roll? I think Zartan didn't roll. Yes, it's your turn, Mike. So you hold on. I got. We rolled a 9.
I was gonna use my boomerang.
So you're gonna roll 3d4. I had a feeling that's what you were getting at, but with that many people beating on this thing, I knew it was gonna die. It was just a matter of if it killed anybody else. Oh, there's a funeral at sea for the unfortunate.
Yeah, what's needed for resurrection?
8.
Oh, way. You have. I don't even know what level. That's got to be level 9 or 10 at least.
Because we're rolling for
You
when
got
we
a
move.
ways to go there, buddy.
No, wait a minute. Way more than that. You're only casting level 3 spells, and that's. I think resurrection's like a 7th level spell. So yeah, you got a while.
That's an 8, son.
All right. So you rolled 3d4.
Oh, I did 2d4. I didn't hear you right.
No.
All right, so I'll do one more.
Yeah,
So that's
3d4.
8.
Does my warp wood help them?
11 total.
Oh, we finally have a gale, baby.
Does the warp wood help them with the
A
mast
gale?
repair?
It's only 1 point. They're gonna that's just covered in the rules that they can fix it.
Oh, it's not like nearly ripped off.
Come on,
No,
get down.
There's only 1 hit point. They have 18. But the way it works is the hit points, so to speak, are the roll. So next time if they don't repair it, they would only roll a 17. Which, unfortunately, now that there's a gale, they actually can't repair it on this day.
What is a gale? What is that?
Gale
It's a
force wind.
strong wind.
So so you guys are in basically the gale comes up. Manu he calls you guys into a meeting in his quarters, and he says we have a choice to make. We can try to move on this gale, or we can batten down the hatches and just hope it blows out and not risk any damage or such. What is your recommendations? He's the captain, but he wants your recommendation to influence.
Huh.
I think my warped wood would help the.
No.
No, it's warp wood.
Yeah, and by warping it, you can, as long as it's not straight, you can make little nodules and fucking where the
No,
the
we're not
breaks
worried
are.
about that. We got to get through the wind first.
Yeah, now you're worried about the wind in general. So
I say we try and ride it.
let's roll the direction because that matters
Wouldn't
actually.
carry
So
us.
roll 2d6.
Okay.
Was that a good guy who was lying on the ground?
Got 7.
All right, the winds are out of the south, so that's a cross. So that's not bad. So he might be leaning towards saying, "Let's try and move." You'd actually move really fast, and you're gonna make a change in directions, which definitely helps with a south wind. So his recommendation is gonna be to take the risk. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I'm with that.
All right, let's fly with the
Same
wind.
as our turn.
All right, so you would roll plus 2/3. So you'd be no, it's actually double. So this would be another 8 movement.
Am I wrong?
Yeah. All right, so that puts you here. Now, the only thing is we have to roll a random occurrence. So roll a D. Mike, roll a D20.
10.
All right, there's no random occurrence even with the penalty. That is good. All right, so even though there's a pretty strong gale, you guys move, but now this is very important. You're right off the island. You guys have been skirting the island through all this. He brought it to within sight of the island just in case there was trouble and you needed, just in case you needed to, bring it in. Yeah. So just in case, during the storm, he needed to bring it into harbor or whatever. And you saw a beautiful, lush paradise island. The elves back in Satich told you that this is not an elvish island. There's just ancient reasons that they didn't want to explain why they don't occupy that island, even though it's close. So now this is a very important roll because it's starting out, unfortunately, at a 1d6 again. So it's back
1d6.
to. No, now it goes back to, I think it was Tigran who was first.
Yeah, it was. Hang on one
Yeah,
second.
back to Sean. 1d6 for your next day.
Running back to the thing. Hold on. D6. I rolled a 1.
Plus 6 is a 7. All right. Moderate wins. All right. And now roll 2d6 again.
2d6 this time. 7.
Oh, a moderate west wind. Winds out of the west. They are pushing against you, and that means minus 2/3 movement, which actually means you're going to move backwards.
Oh, ouch.
Now, if we drop the anchor,
Back to here. Well, so
if we're
that's
that
the
close
choice.
to shore,
I was just going to say, so that's the choice. You're either going to anchor because you can here, or risk moving and basically you're going to move backwards. So really, since you can anchor and that's available, obviously that's the obvious choice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm no sailor, but
Hey,
land is right
anchor.
there.
Well,
Drop it.
and I'm really glad that this just happened. So on the 7th day, you drop anchor offshore. I completely created a whole adventure for this, and I thought you were going to skirt the island, but you did not, and the rolls did that.
And we are now dropping anchor, which sounds like exactly what you wanted us to do.
But I will show you the rules if you want to see that those rolls worked out perfect. All right. Although it was I was actually hoping it was going to be here, by the way, but it doesn't matter. All right. So you drop anchor, and everybody's kind of doing their thing. You guys are relaxing again. It's just windy. It's not a storm. It's just windy. They're repairing Now that they're on their anchor, they can repair what damage was done to the mast. At some point, roll. No, I'll do it. It's nice and easy. Roll a d6. Carterac is not a fan of boats, as most dwarves are not. And he's leaning on the railing on the shore side because he wants to really stare at land as long as he can before they break out to the open ocean again. And Carterac, you see on shore. You know what? Roll. You definitely see something, but I want to see what you see. Roll me d20.
Fitting.
All right. So you see something on shore, but you're not. You saw movement. You're positive that it was not some kind of like monster or large creature, but you saw multiple creatures like hiding behind trees. Like every once in a while you get a little glimpse but you're kind of far and you don't have the best eyes
Like bushes and stuff moving, but I catch a glimpse of what's moving them probably, right?
You saw a little more than that. You know for a fact you saw creatures, but you can't tell what they are.
All right, I'll bring that to the attention and kind of point in the direction where I saw it of whoever's standing around me.
You guys are probably about 300 yards offshore.
You want me to go check it out?
Oh, that's right. You could fly.
I can fly. Well, we got two choices. I can make one of you invisible and have you can fly over with a fly spell, or I can polymorph myself into a bird and I can fly over. What's your pleasure?
I think that's a good idea.
I definitely don't want to be polymorphed.
Well, I can only polymorph myself. I can make you invisible and let you fly, but probably.
Might just be better if you do it.
Yeah, I don't see. Yeah, we're making things more difficult. So
You go and I'll keep drinking.
I'll polymorph myself into a hawk, take to the air, and do a little reconnaissance.
Okay.
Nice. They got
Trying to
good
stay
eyes.
high enough that I'm out of arrow range. Should anyone try to arrow me?
Good idea. Hawks have very good vision anyway.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you fly up, and of course these seamen are just regular guys, so of course they're like blown away by this. They saw some fireballs, they've seen Valmar do some magic, but they've never seen Valmar fly, so they're really like blown away by this. So you fly to 300 yards.
A fucking hawk and fly away.
Yeah. And you start doing some circles. I'm actually moving my hand around as if you guys can see me. So you're doing circles around. And you see, you're pretty sure that what you're seeing, because now you're looking down from the trees because you're trying to stay high up, right?
I want to stay out of arrow range.
But you're getting the idea that you see about 10 naked humans. Men, women, maybe even some children. They're all naked that you could see.
Okay.
There's 3 seals. They look like seals, and they're kind of laying near the shore. But they're in the water, but they're kind of like very close to the shore, maybe half on the shore. You know what I mean? Like how seals like lay there. But there's 10 humans on the shore. And now I want you to roll me d20 though.
And they're stalking these seals. Basically, they're gonna.
The humans don't. They look like they're very focused on the boat.
Oh, interesting. Okay. That's probably not great, or maybe it is. It's either really good or really bad. I rolled a 19.
No, it's not great.
Nah.
So that's what you see. You see these humans. They definitely appear like they're focused on the boat. And you see 3 seals in the water. And the seals also appear to be focused on the boat, towards the boat.
Really? All right. I'm elevated. So do I see any signs of like a village, like smoke coming up in the air, or a cleared out part of the forest where I could get a sense of where they're coming from?
Roll another d20.
Roll 2.
Oh,
now I've rolled.
damn.
Now I've rolled a
Ooh.
1.
That one's really well. All right. So you fly a little further, and you are very confused by the fact that you don't see any kind of village or habitation or anything like that. But what you do see that appears to be, unnaturally created is some sort of. From this height, it's tough to tell, but you would think it's some kind of tomb or
Temple or something.
like a small temple, and it looks very old. And it's not far off the shore. It's right into the jungle, not far from where these humans and seals are.
Well, I like that. So now I'll swing back around and head back to the boat.
Okay.
Hmm.
I'm assuming you tell everybody all this stuff.
And when I get back to the boat, I will shift back into myself. My duration keeps ticking, but I can switch forms as much as I want during the 14 turns. So I'll switch back to a human, and I'll say they're natives stalking the shore right along the shoreline that we can see there. They are watching the boat and seem interested in it. They have some seals that seem to be with them, also looking at the boat. And there's a cool temple in there that I bet is filled with loot just beyond the forest there.
Many people did you say?
What'd you say, loot?
It's got to be a temple, right? It's got to be in there. I saw 10, I believe, is what I was.
Were they armed?
With native weapons. They don't even have armor on. They're naked, basically.
They seem
You
good.
didn't see any weapons.
Yeah. Well, so no weapons, but they're just natives.
Any women?
Yes, there were men and women
Hmm.
and children, right? You said children.
And children, you weirdo.
Men, women, children. They were all naked. No clothes on any of them.
Natural living at one with the nature here.
Or liking.
Or
They may still take an offense to us coming onto the ashore.
it's true. It is true.
I say let them be.
Well, I didn't say we couldn't steal from them. I just said we got to do it in stealth.
Let it be. That's not the mission. We gotta go. As soon as this wind picks up, we be on our way.
I have to agree with the priest. I think we need to move along. It's not the mission. We need to get to the throne.
And her doesn't like the Temptress.
Yeah,
Mark
well,
it
maybe we
down and
couldn't
get
just
back
take
to
a day
it.
or two just to put our feet on solid ground.
Our feet is on
Might
solid
be
ground,
worth
my
it.
kin.
This
These
is wood.
planks is
planks are
solid.
wood, it's
They
not
be
ground.
solid. And I stamp.
I don't know if this
Not the
dwarf.
same
That's
as
what
soil
he.
and rock.
Soylent Green.
Solid green. That was a
I would say this: if we are going to stay on the ship, we should watch carefully. They don't seem to have anything, but they are definitely interested in this boat. They may try something.
Yeah, something doesn't feel right about this.
and then we give a man his mercy. Quick death.
Any
All
way
right.
you can disguise the ship mage?
Nay. I have no magics of that power.
So as the day goes on, I'm assuming you guys are going to be on the lookout now because you know what's.
Of
Manu probably would put a couple of the crewmen out. The winds are still blowing, a little bit.
After about, I don't know, 40 minutes, I'll turn back into a hawk and fly back up just to see if they're still there.
Okay, good idea. All right. So you fly back. It's later in the day now. By the time you made it here, it was kind of late in the day anyway. So it's like, you're nearing. We'll say you're nearing 6 o'clock in the evening, 8 o'clock in the evening, actually. So it's still light out because where you are, you're in like a tropical area, but it's getting there. So you see the humans. They appear. Roll a 20 again.
Put a lot of pressure on me here.
Yeah, there's something I hope you see clearly.
Nope. Well, maybe 16.
Okay. You notice that they appear to be very uncomfortable in their movements.
Hmm.
Like they're
a
very like
jerky,
janky.
like a zombie.
Not like a zombie, but because that I'd imagine you would have pretty good experience with zombies. Not like a zombie, but like think almost, but not to the extreme, like in Men in Black, when the guy from the
The
farmer.
roach. Yeah.
Yeah.
The guy wearing the Egger suit.
Yes.
Sonny, could I pray and see if and her would Torden know about Selkies? Because
um,
that's what I think is going on, but I want to see if Torden could be praying.
I don't think and her would get involved in this. It's not to that, but there's a little hint that you were going to get in a second anyway. So you also notice, Gavain, that the seals are no longer right by the beach. With the darkness coming, they've moved closer to the boat, and they seem to be like getting closer to the boat and kind of like not really circling it, but they're like you get the impression that they might be feeling out whether they want to approach the boat.
Okay. I will then fly back, come back to my form, and explain right away. Really, probably go to Torden since he seems to be learned, and say they don't move. These humans now that they're moving around, they don't appear to be natural. They're jerking around everywhere. The seals are in the water now. They're around the boat. That gives me a bad feeling.
Anyway,
And so
you
now
could.
that he has told you, everybody can now you can kind of pick them out because he's told you, right? So everybody's really straining their eyes and looking, and you could see 3 seals that are swimming towards the boat. And once they see that they've been seen, one of them swims up and pops out very close to the boat, and to your great surprise, begins to speak in a language that you can't understand it, but it's clearly speaking. It's not like going, ooh, like seals do.
Zartan was going to ask,
Speak with or anything like that.
can't you transform into a seal and speak with it?
I don't know that I don't think I pick up their language.
No.
It was worth a shot, though.
Yeah, that's creative.
Well, has anyone tried to speak to it?
I'll try to. I mean, I'll speak to it. I'll say we don't speak your tongue, seal. Can you speak in ours?
All right. Well, thankfully, one of the Grandishians has tried to speak to it. I wanted you guys to say it first, and when it hears the Grandishian crew member yelling, suddenly the voice changed and it's speaking Grandishian. Grandisha. And basically back and forth, there's translations going on. Some of you may, Tigran understands, right? So Tigran,
Yep.
So the gist, though, is that this creature identifies herself as Jorlella, and it is a Selkie. Todd was right. Torden wasn't right, but Todd was right. And they say that they recognized the ship from a prior visit when the ship had to pull into the port, not the port, like the little cove, and repair itself. And they say that they need your help, she says, because the purple wizard unleashed a great evil that unfortunately, yeah, it was. And it is legit. It did happen. That unfortunately they are now in the grips of.
They tell us of this evil.
All right. So she continues. She's swimming. The other two don't appear to be either willing to talk, or maybe they're not even unable to talk. But so this is what you're told. So, oh, and by the way, Triana, which is one of the mates, one of the sorry, not the mate. What are the guys that are more in charge called? He's a senior mate. So Triana tells he hears all this and he says, you know, this did happen. Me, Valmar, and two of our crew members, Ohagen and Eganok, landed, and Ohagen and Eganok, two brothers, were killed by sturges in a temple. And this must be what they're speaking of. So that's what he says. So she continues, and she says that on the full moon, her and her people would swim up onto the shore and shed their skins and lay on the shore and bask in the light of the full moon as humans. And they would dance around and they would do their thing as humans. Well, anyone who may be familiar or not with Selkies, their skins, their seal skins, are physically there. And apparently, this evil being that she describes as kind of like a human, that's the best. Again, this is all coming through translation and stuff, right? So she describes this horribly evil human that's way more powerful than them, that is inside the temple, inside this little temple or tomb. Stole 10 of them their skins because those 10 were on the beach, and her and the other two were out getting fish, and so their skins weren't stolen. So they've been like kind of swimming around just protecting them, and the 10 humans have been stuck on the island the 10 have been stuck on the island as humans and have been enslaved to build a ship. Now you don't see a boat, but that's what they're doing. They're building a boat for this creature because it says it was banished from Geneva and it wants to return to Geneva.
What the fuck?
Well, this can't stand. I mean, can you show us the location of this ship of which you speak, or the person that has enslaved you?
Well, Traina tells you, he's listening again, and Traina tells you he can lead you to the tomb, but he's not going back in there because his two friends died there, and he wants nothing to do with it. I could show you where it is, and I have no problem going onto the island in the rowboat, but it's not far. Well, you saw it. You saw it as a hawk.
Yeah, I'll ask the Selkie. Is it? What about this boat? Is it in the temple or is it somewhere else?
So she tells you that there's actually, so if you look at the map, unfortunately my pointer, so you guys are like off this point, and there's a protected cove that he has them building it, which is like around the point. Not far, but it's just like out of your view on the other side of the cove. It's a little more protected on the other side of the point. It's a little more protected because of like winds and such. But she also tells you though that the boat is like not far along because they're really not good at what they do. Like you saw that they don't. It's in fact she tells you it's probably an impossible task, but he like will not let them go unless they complete this boat. So they're trying as hard as they can, but they don't really work well as humans.
And he's in the temple.
And she says that he goes in the temple all day.
And most likely he would like to steal our boat if he knew it was here.
Oh, if he saw your boat, he'd probably want to steal it. And you haven't been there at night yet. It's still not nighttime.
What do you think, folks?
What about an ambush? We could be lying in wait. These folks know the land. And then they say, oh, look, there's a boat. Might be of use to you, whatever shit your name is.
Well, so...
And then he goes to go look, and we fuck him up.
Remember,
that.
remember
Just lie in
too,
wait
I
outside
have
the temple.
I have my meditation set to the boat. So if he does fuck around and try to steal it, we could just meditate back to the boat.
I love it.
Oh, that's a good suggestion.
I just got one little thing. At what point do we rob them?
as soon as
You
possible.
That's what we get to that island for.
Yeah.
Dry land for a moment. Fuck's sake.
Is he by himself?
Yeah, she tells you that there's only one of these humans, and he lives in the tomb,
So how
and
does he keep them under control? There's more of them. They can get sticks and rocks and fight. What does he
he's
do?
way more powerful than them. She
All right,
tells you.
example.
Well,
He
they haven't
says
seen him.
angry words to them. He looks at them
Strength,
sternly,
magic.
like exactly magic.
So two of the 10 that are on shore, she tells you, seem to really like him a lot for some reason,
Ah,
and they like have told the rest that like he will kill them all very easily if they don't. He'll destroy their skins. He hid them, and he'll destroy them, and he'll kill them all if they don't do what he says.
yeah, he's holding
Does that
hostages.
sound like your type of powers, Gavain?
Yes, I imagine he's got them charmed, but he's also holding their skins hostage, and you can imagine they'll do anything to keep their skins safe.
Yeah.
That's the main gist you get is that she's just that there is a fear factor as far as violence, but a lot of it comes down to they don't know where the skins are, and they want them back because otherwise
A
they're stuck.
heist. I'm thinking a heist. Go steal the skins.
Hmm.
And anything else
Like
not
the
nailed
ambush.
down.
Oh, that goes without saying, of course.
I still like the ambush. We wait outside the temple for him to emerge and just set upon him.
I'm in.
As am I. Sometimes the
want to go
simplest
pull
plans are the
the boat.
best.
Do we want to get him away from the temple for any reason? Because what if we lure him here? She could say, "Oh, that she found the boat on shore, and when he comes over to get it, we could jump him here."
I'm a meditating friend. Welcome. Yeah, that's exactly a good idea.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because then we could just lure him to us.
Yeah. Depending on
And
his powers, it could put the ship at risk, but I don't believe he would risk harming the ship because he
I
don't
don't.
want
I
it.
don't. Yeah, I don't think so either.
Gavain, when you were flying about, did you see any potential areas of good ambush?
Oh, I was much too high for that, I think. Now, I will say, I do have the fly spell if someone wants to go take a closer look.
Well, no. I would give you so
So, like a typical
picture like
trail, goat trail pass that they
no
would take
trail.
off.
There's no trail at all. It's all overgrown.
But that's
It's
good
not
if it's
far
overgrown.
off the shore. So the shoreline picture, right? So picture a cove, a beautiful tropical cove. Picture only about 30 feet at the most of sand. It's just like a very gentle, little tiny white beach. And then the jungle starts like right away. And Gavain saw what he could see of this rock structure probably at most 300 yards, maybe even less, say 200 yards into the jungle. So you, you would have, right, since he asked that specific question, you would have in your mind the fact that you could set up you guys could hide like in the jungle right off the beach if that was what you're getting at as far as an ambush.
Yeah, someplace where it gives us the best advantage to
Yeah.
potentially surround him.
No high ground.
Yeah.
But
All right.
well, there's trees. I mean, I guess you could use the trees as high grounds. But I mean, there's no hills or anything like that on this side of the island.
Yeah. No
But
nose. Yeah.
but you definitely have like thick jungle that starts like pretty much right away.
Perfect.
So,
So, I'm sorry, Carmen.
well, I was gonna say because Rob brought up if the boat potentially got damaged, we could like get off the ship and have the shipmates go more out into the water. Still as a lure to lure him out. Oh, there's a ship that's about to board the island or whatever, But just so the ship is a little bit farther off of the island, we could tell them to anchor, some 30 feet off, 40 feet off the island.
It's true.
He
Yeah.
won't get that close.
Well,
Yeah,
that's true.
probably
That's true too, because the ambush point is
yeah,
going to be
a
where he
couple hundred
stops anyway.
meters typically.
Right, right.
But I would also make the suggestion before we got on shore to make it look like the crew has no idea that they're being watched.
Right. That's what I was going to say too. Like, have them maybe look like they're fishing or something.
Yeah, relaxing. And
Or
then
they
I've
can just keep on repairing the
Yeah,
stuff.
they got maintenance to
yeah,
do.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
yeah.
There you go.
They're gonna
But
be
they're
busy.
not paying attention to their quote unquote surroundings.
Hmm.
But just to let you guys know, I've also placed a glyph of warding on the ship.
Just in
That
case.
yes. So the glyph works for anyone that is not invited.
What would I'm not too familiar with that spell. It's like an explosion, right?
No, it's like
Like a force hole.
electricity.
Okay, but it's like a trap is my point. It's not that's kind of what it like it springs.
Yeah, if somebody who is not welcomed onto the ship tries to get onto the ship, it will spring.
Gotcha. All right. Just keep
So
track of spells because we're on the
no,
same
yeah,
day.
yeah. That's I wrote it down.
All right. Okay,
So
so
I've only used that in my bless.
gotcha. Oh, I see you sent the message. I don't know why I didn't hear the
Can
sound.
Oh, you know what I meant to say? Can I have been healed within this time?
You would have been healed. That was a whole day before.
Okay.
So
Okay.
he could have definitely healed you. You know,
And
you're
then
on the
and
ship.
then and then got the spell back.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he could have healed you right after that battle. That was like
All
that
right.
occurred. If you
No
look on the
problem.
map, that
It
occurred like
was
halfway. If you remember, I moved it back to here, and I said it was halfway through the day.
yeah, okay. I was saying goodnight to the kids, so I was a little lost for a minute.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
All right, so
So
I'm gonna
you
take a.
guys think that that's a good plan?
I want a quick recap. Then I'm gonna take a 5 minute break because I want to get a beer and pee. So you basically the crew's gonna go on shore and act as if, or most of the crew is gonna go on shore and act as if they're taking like just a break. They're all chilling on the beach, like dancing around with naked women.
Yep.
Then you guys are gonna hide in the trees and you're gonna wait till darkness. You can get there before the darkness, and you're hoping, like she said, that this creature will come out in the
That
darkness.
yeah, that or one of them will say, "Hey,
There's a boat.
there's a boat."
Right, that's the plan, is to have
That's
her
the main plan.
lure him out. Hey,
The
I found a
crew,
boat or whatever.
So
I want the crew to stay on the ship. I wouldn't want them getting off.
oh, you guys are good. Well, didn't you say
We're
something
gonna
about
get
like
off.
cavorting?
No,
Yeah, well, we'll get off.
we're gonna get
off.
we're gonna
Someone's
get
got
off,
to-
and the crewmen are
someone's
gonna
got-
stay on and act
With their repairs, yeah.
right. They're
Yeah.
gonna look helpless.
Oh, gotcha. They're gonna have the lights on,
Right,
lanterns lit, and look
Yeah,
like they're.
they're just gonna act clueless. We're gonna be
Exactly.
freaking getting on the rowboat, getting positioned on shore. Hide the rowboat, of course, all that.
And
good
have
stuff.
one of the Selkies take the rowboat back.
Surround the freaking temple, or they'll probably tell us exactly where he comes in and out because they've been working for the fucker.
Yeah.
So we can
So
just lay in wait.
so two. Remember what she said that two of them appear to like really like this guy. Is
Yeah.
the way she described it.
Can she point them out so that we can kind of avoid making our presence known to those people, like our
Um,
plan?
so they don't want to come to shore because the whole thing is they haven't been risking themselves.
Hmm.
But she'll tell you that it's two men, and you probably be as if the creature appears, you'll probably be able to tell right away because they usually go to him, and one of them might actually go to the tomb right at dark. So if you hurry, you might be able to identify at least one of them because it'll go like to the tomb. She doesn't think like she's never seen aggression from them, so she doesn't think like they'll fight in her mind,
But
but
if they do, we should probably knock them out and not kill them.
she would appreciate that.
Or maybe they'll jump in his way of attacks and stuff too.
Yeah, but
Well, those
not-
two,
try to avoid hurting them.
Right, right.
yeah.
So
No promises.
remember, Carmen, I'm gonna cast Bark Skin on you also
What's that for again?
to save you from being a fucking punching bag.
Okay.
And
What is
and
it?
it's
High?
also
It's plus
It
one to
helps your
AC,
AC.
right?
Yeah.
and this is also the moment where I
You
try
need
to
everything.
get Tigran's strength a little higher. Here it comes. We
Oh,
win on
yeah.
anything. We win on anything but a 1. Last time I rolled a 1. Oh, a 5. You've got an 1800 strength. You're +3, +6.
Ooh.
Sweet.
So remember that.
So,
What is that?
It
Plus
lasts
3. Go ahead, say
+3 to
again.
hit, +3 to hit, +6 to damage.
Just from what you just did?
Jesus.
Yeah, well. So you're normally +2, +4 on your strength.
Okay.
Now you've got an 1800, so you're +3, +6.
Okay, so I get another 1 and 2.
Yes.
So it's
Nice.
5 and 8. Okay.
and
Plus
then
5.
Carmen or Shaw, I would want Shaw to kind of stay next to me for
Mhm.
the ambush, so that when we see him before technically initiative or whatever, I can try and hit you
How-
with that and then bless
Ooh.
the group as.
How long does that last, Rob?
7 hours.
Whoa.
I hear
Do
you
we
though, Todd.
know
I'm with you.
where
Yeah.
he's keeping these skins?
They don't know. Nope, she has no idea.
I bet they're in that temple.
I'm not the smartest torch on the pile, but the brightest torch on the pile. But if there's a couple that are in league with him, they don't know who we are. If we approach and say we're friends of the one that they are working for, they won't see us as a threat. And they'll just lead us right to him. We might not even have to wait. Take us straight to the temple and show us where he is.
Remember, this is gonna be very general. We're not, but I'm gonna put you guys out just for.
Yeah, I
point
would
you-
still suggest that the best option would just be to wait, because we have the element of surprise instead of being in his home where he might have defenses.
All right, so Sonny, go grab me a beer so we can go do this.
And Carmen, your AC would be 5.
Okay, so it's +2.
No, it's AC 5.
Oh, it brings me to 5. Got it.
Yeah.
All right,
so
while I'm gone, just can someone make them like say about 5, and just put yourselves where you want to be. So like that's the boat, right? And then from what Gavain has said, the temple is like in this area, and this is all woods.
I don't know what the
Oh,
hell.
what the hell am I doing? Did I just move something?
Yeah, you moved the shore. Where are you putting it? You're
Where is
putting it
this?
like right there.
Okay.
Again, it's not gonna be exact. We're not gonna be using squares for this. But make yourselves that size. See how Carterac is? Or actually, that's Torden. Make yourselves that size. I'll be back.
Somebody shrink me down to whatever he's talking about.
Yeah, it just makes it a lot easier when we have a battle map, because it still kind of matters when you're flanking and getting around somebody.
Yeah,
Especially
that's
for
the
our
one thing that I would say
backstabby
on
guy.
combat. It helps having a battle
Oh
map.
shit! I deleted somebody
Uh-oh.
accidentally. Gavain, can you throw yourself back in?
Oh shit! I didn't zoom out enough to see all this fucking drawing and shit.
I wouldn't even know how to put myself back in, so please don't delete me.
No, I
No,
clicked
Sonny
it.
didn't have
And
to drop a copy of him back
I'm
in.
sorry, Gavain. But I would recommend that Zartan is in, kind of the farthest from the shore, so that when he's walking up to, Zartan can sneak up behind him and get that backstabby stab.
Yep.
Yeah, Tigran will be up front.
Yeah, and I'd have to be by Shaw. So that I can touch you.
So what is all this nonsense?
I have no idea.
Just beach or whatever?
I think so. Yeah, it's reflecting the shot
The shore,
the shore. Yeah.
not the shaw.
So if you guys saw, I rolled a D4 in chat the other day. That's what I get, health per level. I only get a D4 health per level.
Oh, I was
That's tough.
wondering what that was.
Yeah, that's
Because you
why I
were
was
like,
all.
yeah, and I was
That's
like,
why I
it's a
was all
4,
hype.
dude.
Yeah, because I got my max health, but even with
Oh,
that,
that's
I only
awesome.
got 4 health.
Ugh.
So it's
That's
good,
crazy.
but
That monks. I would think that monks would be like a 6.
yeah.
Because they
That's what
Monks
I
are
said
cool
to Sonny.
characters,
I'm
but
like, these
got a
guys
lot of
have
drawbacks.
fucking some like 60, 70 health. I have 26 HP.
for some reason, Rob and I, Tito Rob, not new Rob, but Tito Rob and I, we were talking about how you, Carmen, somehow the dice gods hate you. Like
Yeah.
in my campaign that I was running, you were the fucking meat puppet, and then in this one, you're always getting fucked up. It's
I
like,
gotta.
what the hell is
I
happening?
don't mind playing Shaw and playing like a squishier character. I have no problems with that, but I gotta play a stronger character next time. At least I
Yeah.
want to.
Monks start to get actually pretty powerful around like you still need like 2 or 3 more levels. Um,
I have no problem with Shaw. Shaw's the longest running character I've had, so
Show's a great character. He just doesn't have a lot of hit points. That's all.
yeah, no, I have no
Oh,
problem with it.
Sonny, if you're back, I accidentally deleted Gavain. If you could throw his token back on.
oh yeah. What did I step in?
Poop.
Oh shit, one of the dogs must have peed.
Oh, oh.
I gotta run back upstairs real quick because I definitely stepped in something on the way.
Yeah.
Gavain is right here.
Oh, it's such a good idea to have 2 dogs.
Yeah, I'll be right back. I have to go see what I just stepped in.
Man,
All right. Somebody make the vein smaller. Not delete him.
No, I'm not touching it. I don't want to delete him.
Anyone?
Alright, I guess.
Bueller.
All
Bueller.
right, I'll do it. I'm not
Bueller. There you go. And I'd move him back behind me at least. Here, put him over here.
Yeah. So where are we anticipating him
Nah, it's not
coming
dog pee. Sienna made the floor wet in the bathroom.
from this way out?
So where do you guys want to hide? You could so you rode
So,
pretty quickly to shore.
Sonny, with your drawing, since it's not like a typical battle map, from here, what's the path? Like, would this be the path that he would take? Or
Well, remember, there's no trail, and she told you there was no trails too. But I mean that's a direct line, you
but
know.
they're going to be leading him here. So if they're leading him, I would be under the assumption that they would probably take the best
Yeah, I mean
direct
that's a
route.
good idea.
All right, so if that's the case, then I think we should be on both sides of him. So that he can come in
Like
and
to climb a
Zartan
tree.
Yeah, and then because you got what, those silent shoes and that fucking darkness cloak and
Yep.
yeah. Oh, Sean needs to be over by me. If you wanna.
So what's going on now? Where are we headed?
We're lying in ambush.
Oh, we're just waiting.
Yeah, because I gotta get touch Shaw. That has to be my act when we start to hear him. And then, of course,
All
I'm
right.
going to be
Touch me,
within the
Todd.
50 feet to bless you all.
So while you guys are setting up, you're all getting like hiding something. You notice that the humans, most of them, appear like they kind of know what's going on. They don't really talk to you, but they do appear like they realize that their leader spoke to you. Well, you don't actually know if she's their leader, but she's the leader now that she can stay in the Selkie form.
Hmm.
They appear to be, they stay out of your way. They definitely appear like you guys kind of pick up that they're trying to act like they normally act, so they're not like showing any kind of difference. But two of them are really interested in you. So you do identify these two. It's two men, and they're very interested in you. They're like suspicious. They're looking at you. They're not doing anything, but they're definitely paying attention to what's going on.
So if that's the case,
It's got to be two dudes interested in us. What the fuck?
Yeah, they keep coming towards you, so you have to keep, like, seeing their junk. Particularly, well, let's see.
Oh, Sonny, I don't know if I told you, I'm in a tree before anybody approached. I want to be not seen.
One of them's tiny. He must have been in the water. I got you. Oh, the other guy, he's just making you. He's putting all you guys to shame, even Tigran.
Wait, what?
What does that mean? Like he's really big?
Yeah.
His ween.
Oh, like seal ween?
No, they're humans. They're
Oh,
in
no.
human form.
Tigran wants to take his out and double check.
Are you gonna stand next to him or go like
Yeah,
against him, like belly
he
to
wants
belly?
to compare,
Little sword fight.
but he's got to.
Pew.
He's gonna fluff it up a little first.
I
So
got
they're
you.
very, like I said, these two guys are very interested in you guys. They are.
Gay.
I
Oh,
don't go that
Rob.
way, dude.
Rob, by the way, the adventure that MW bought and wants to bring to
Oh my god.
Virginia. Honestly, I don't really even want to play it again. He is hell bent on wanting to play it.
You know what? It was fun that night, but I wouldn't want to play it again.
Yeah,
That's not my kind of thing anyway. I mean, I don't know what it was, but it doesn't sound like my jam.
it was very bad. And the guy
It
gave a
wasn't.
speech. The DM was really good. He gave a
He was,
speech.
he was.
He was like, I wrote this adventure specifically to fight back against being told what is acceptable at my table and what is not.
But
And, like-
also, I will say though, Sonny, and I'm sorry to derail the game for a second. You got to admit, and Walt went over it. I don't know if Rob you heard it or didn't hear it, but this guy fucking had pictures, sick artwork of very specific scenes that we walked right into without any sort of. He did not pressure us. He did not, guide us in any way. But he had artwork of like exact scenes of like a character with like two other characters like on his lap, and we walked right into it. But it was amazing. It was like mind reading.
It was a little
insane.
uncanny. Yeah,
It
there
was
was,
two, and
there
it was
a
at
little-
least two. It was two solid pictures that he had drawn artwork in the campaign in a book, a published book that we walked right into that like we made happen on our own.
Yeah,
It was
he did.
fucking bizarre. It was bizarre. Anyway, sorry.
All right, so what was I saying? Oh, so yeah, all joking aside, these two men are particularly interested in you, and one of them, as it really starts to get dark, like now, Zartan's up in the tree. You guys are you three here staying on the shore?
Oh no, Tigran's in
just got back.
wherever
What's going
wherever the group's headed. I don't know. Tigran wants to be up front wherever the guys are.
Well, put yourself
Yeah.
where you're hiding, because you're hiding.
Oh, we're hiding. I don't understand what any of this means. So
Well,
it's
these are all
scribbly
trees.
lines.
This is just all jungle.
Right?
It's all jungle. Everything back here is jungle for like as far as the eye can see.
okay.
And Gavain told you that over here is some kind of tomb. He saw it, and then Triana from the ship, he confirmed that there's a tomb there. He knows he's been in it.
All right, so Tigran's going
Which,
right.
as a matter of fact, I'll give you some more details because it might matter in a second. But what you saw was one of these humans went walking off into the woods. And you lost sight of him, but he was definitely going towards what was described to you. So, one last thing is before you guys left the ship, Triana gave you some details, and he told you that this tomb, it's basically just a rock mound with a open door. There's no door, there's no doorway, there's no rock blocking it. It's just a wide open tomb. And there's a stairway that goes like very steeply down. So fairly soon after entering, you're deep underground. Then there's a hallway, and the hallway goes, and he says something that catches your all your ears. He says the hallway seemed to extend exactly how far it needed to be in total darkness. And right at that point where it's like total darkness, there was a room. And when they entered that room, they got attacked by Sturges. Valmar shot a fireball. He's very good at shooting fireballs at Sturges. It's happened 3 times in his life. Remember that with Brian, Rob?
I do.
Brian was so pissed because I incinerated all the Sturges. He wanted them to fuck us up so badly. So but Valmar did not get a bunch of them, and a bad fight ensued, and 2 of the crewmen were killed, and they left. But he tells you that he got caught a glimpse of another room. Just again, an open doorway and another room past there, and he thought he saw like some kind of sarcophagus or something. So as far as he knows, it's a small tomb made out of stone, and that's all it is. He doesn't think, he doesn't know, but he does not think that it's like a big dungeon. He thinks it's those 2 rooms.
All right. Well, I mean, what are we doing here? Are we fucking around? Is this guy coming out? I mean, I'm gonna start moving.
What, are you guys hiding? Do you agree to hide?
No, you're not.
If that's what we know, if there's one entrance and it goes down, it's just a big pile of rubble with one stairway, then why don't we just hide on the sides and behind it and wait for them to come out and then freaking jump on them?
Is there anywhere to hide? Or would we
All
just
the
be
tree.
like,
It's all just jungle.
On
Yeah.
the sides.
yeah, we could
jungle
do that. As
around
long as there's some cover and concealment, then we could do that.
I mean, and this is where a battle map is nice, but
You want to do
You don't need it. Trust me.
you guys go on the sides and Tigran goes in the front and draws them out, or you want to do that like we hide?
No, yeah.
how
would have
how high
Tigran
is
st-
it above the open doorway that goes down, like on top of the rocks and stuff?
You want to go to the doorway?
No, he was
you broke up
asking
a little
how
bit. What was
high.
that?
Wait, sorry. How high?
Yeah, like above the doorway where the rock pile is.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
It's not really. All right, so you guys go to it then. I thought you were just like talking about it. So are you actually
No,
going to go to it?
We were following the one guy, I guess, right?
All right. So okay. So you follow the guy, and he does go in, right? So what you see eventually, it's all woods. Like really, this is like jungle. Like nobody has cleared this. No one's taken care of it for, I mean, a really long time, as far as you could tell. So you get to it, suddenly, boom, there it is. It's not even in a clearing. There's like trees. Like he pushed the last trees and went down this stairway. And it's low. Like you actually have to crouch to get down into the stair if you're gonna start going down. So maybe 5 feet high. Almost like a cave entrance as opposed to like a doorway. But you can tell, especially you dwarves, you can tell that this was made. But it's old. It's older than you expected even. Now that you're there, I'm actually glad you went. You see that it's much older.
So even one of the dwarves could clamber up onto the top of this to jump down on anyone that came up the stairs.
Yeah, you could climb up on it. I mean, as long as you have enough time, right? You don't know what's going on, but
Yeah,
exactly. Yes.
You said it was pretty low, only like 5 or 6 feet tall.
Yeah, yes, you could clamber up there probably, most likely.
Yeah, it's like give me a boost basically.
Yeah.
If anyone wants to get up on top.
Tigran just lift you up.
Tigran could just put you up there.
All right.
And I'll even give give you one more thing. So you hear like click, 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 like that sound like. Well, actually, he doesn't have shoes on. He's naked. So you hear him padding a little bit, but then you don't hear it. Now you don't hear anything.
All right, so he's on the way down still.
I don't trust myself to hide, so I'm gonna cast invisibility on myself, so I don't give the game away.
Nice.
You know what? I'll go up there with Kardak.
No, you have to stay. You have to stay by me, buddy.
Well, how long does it last? You can't cast it now.
It's a touch spell. We don't know how long he's going to be. We're going to be waiting.
All right. I would like to start playing playing distance with Shaw. So
So just for
4 rounds plus my level.
So obviously the jungle doesn't come immediately up to it. So we'll say like 5 feet. So you two are staying in. Well, you're invisible anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. But Zartan, you're staying in the jungle.
Right where I'm at in a tree where I could clearly see them, but I'm hidden.
Gotcha. Everybody else is kind of right up against the rock. Carterack's on top of it.
Yep.
All right. So Tigran's like crouching as best as he can and hiding behind it, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So this guy disappeared probably about, we'll say 20 minutes ago. In fact, Gavain's, you still have probably 6 or 7 turns left on your polymorph. Even.
Oh wow. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so that was what you said, 14 turns, right? So an hour. So that's 2 hours and 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's been less than that. You guys made these plans. Now, you know what? You have a little less than that left, though. I'd say you have about 30 minutes left.
That's still great. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're invisible, and you have 30 minutes left on that. So you guys hide. The guy's been gone for about 10 minutes. And you do hear something now. You hear
All right, here we go.
very dimly, but you can hear it. All of you can hear it. What sounds like scraping stone. And it's far off in the distance. Do you do anything, or do you want me to keep going? You guys are staying where you're at?
Keep going.
yeah, we're gonna wait for him to come out.
All right, so you stay where you're at. So something's going on, maybe. You don't know for sure. And some more time passes, but not that much. Now more like 2 minutes, we'll say. And suddenly, Shaw and Tigran roll d20s.
Okay.
2.
Tigran rolled a 2? Okay.
1,
Shaw.
baby.
Wow. All right. So you, even in the
That's
darkness,
either really good or really bad.
it's really good for both of you. Even in the darkness, you could tell that a large bat just flew out of this doorway, literally a bat out of hell. It went flying by as fast as it could and went right into the jungle.
Knew it.
Right at Zartan.
Well, it went past you. It actually was going so fast that well,
just
you
felt
just
the wind
rolled
of
back.
it?
Yeah, bat just went flying by real fast.
Okay.
Great.
So we can't even say a word.
No,
Just
it
flying
went.
by?
The only people who saw it were Tigran. I mean, you can yell if you want. They can, but they saw it. But it's going fast.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at
Tigran's
the
gonna
distance.
Tigran's not gonna yell, but he wants to say in a voice that the group will hear. Bats out.
So when it comes, would I have been able to do something within 30 yards of it?
18. What are you gonna do? What are you looking to do?
I was going to command it to fall.
I'm gonna save you trouble and say it was impossible to do because it wouldn't have worked anyway. It wouldn't have worked.
Yeah,
anyway.
I know exactly. Yep. All right.
But you weren't able to do it, so you didn't lose that spell.
All right.
Hmm.
Looks like we got to
And
go
we have
back.
no idea. We don't know where it went.
It's
It kept
heading
going
towards the
straight.
It's going to the ship.
It kept
Oh,
going
the
straight.
ship.
So it looks like
It's going to the ship.
Carteract jumps down and looks down into the stairway. You can see what 60 feet down it.
you can see, yes, you as a dwarf, you can actually, you think you might see the bottom of it. And then you're pretty sure you see a hallway going down. No, no infravision, just the fact that you can see a little bit better in the dark and underground and stuff.
And
You
no
think you
one,
see
no one there though. No one coming.
Nope, you see nothing.
All right.
How far back is the ship? I mean, how far back is the beach from where we're at?
like 200 yards minus 30 feet. Remember?
200. And then
I
the
will.
ship is how many yards away from the beach?
It was 300 yards offshore. You had said
yeah.
you guys had said something about 30 feet, but then remember I told you he was like,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
no,
right.
we
I
wanted
can't.
them
So,
to
yeah,
move
there's no way-
farther
there's
than
no
they
way-
were, so
right.
they'd have been probably what, like half mile.
Yeah, so there's
No.
no way Tegan can
No,
help.
no. He's close. He's like 300 yards offshore.
And did we have rowboats? Well, it doesn't matter. It's too much.
Yeah,
all
that's
right.
how we got on shore, was in a
I'll,
rowboat.
I'll take the moment to use that 30 minutes, and I guess I'm invisible, but I'll go ahead and hawk back up and take up to the sky to see if I can see the back going to the boat or see any confusion on the boat.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll check on the boat.
You fly up. Everybody else is staying where they're at?
Yeah,
At the
Carteract
moment.
just jumped down off of the thing after
Yeah.
saw
Other
the
than that. Okay.
bat fly out, but that's it.
Gotcha. All right. So you turn into a hawk again. You fly up. What are the odds that you would see that? You fly. You want to see the shoreline, right? You're gonna fly to at least the sand.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll make it a little easier.
We'll check on the boat again.
You see the boat. It appears fine. It looks to you like the men are doing their thing, and you see a man. You see the naked, right? You see all the naked people. They're around. They're like kind of butt huddled up, and they're like, we'll say the naked people are. I need a token. Why can I not grab a token? I think I have like a peasant token. Yeah. You see like a huddle of like these people naked, like right on the shore. And near them, standing out in the open as if he's not afraid of anything, you see a man wearing very, very old style Genevan clothing. And he's got his hands on his hips and he's staring right at the ship with like, anger in his eyes. Well,
Okay.
I guess you wouldn't see that, but
yeah, I will jet back as quick as a hawk can dive back to the party and turn back into myself.
Great. So the ambush didn't work.
And now, my question is, how fast? All right, so he comes back, transforms back, says what he just heard or saw, or whatever.
Yeah, he's on the beach. He's on the beach.
How, if
It's a
I
vampire.
charge, how long does it take me to get over there?
well, you're gonna be going through jungle. You're not really gonna be able to.
Well, how long will it take? I'm gonna head back that way.
Wait. I can make one person fly, but I don't know if we can fight a vampire with just two people.
No.
I mean, unless you hold them off until the rest of us get there.
Well, I mean, we could all just run right now.
What we need to start doing.
Does anybody shoot arrows? Where's our range guy?
I actually have arrows. Tigran's a good bowman.
You want to shoot arrows at him? We'll keep him busy until everybody else gets there.
I mean, I'm better up close, but I can definitely shoot some arrows.
Carmen runs really fast, so Carmen can make it. I'll say Carmen can make it in this round, and at least draw his attention if you
If
wanted.
it's that quick, yeah. If it's that quick, we'll just run. Take a
So,
long cast.
Carmen-
You guys are
as-
the rest of you are gonna take 2 rounds.
As
Yeah.
soon as Carmen leaves, like right when he's about to pivot on his foot and push away, I cast Bark Skin on him.
Okay, yeah, I'll allow that. That's fine. You casted at some point anyway in this because that was your plan, right? So you saw the monster. So
Yeah, but as soon as he runs,
We're
is
trying to
about
make
to
it
run
last
away,
as long as possible.
how many rounds is it?
it is 10 rounds.
Okay. Well, it's going to take him one round to get there. So either way, it's just that one round. So that's good. I'll give that to you. And what does it make his AC?
5.
5.
And the plan is for me to just hold him off.
Well, fight him,
Tension,
whatever.
something, I
So
don't know.
so the one with the lowest amount of health.
Just let him bite you.
Hey,
You're the
unfortunately, I
fastest.
guess
That's
you're the
why
fastest.
Tigran's on his way, brother.
Yeah, we're all heading your way.
Meat
if-
shields are slow and heavy.
Well, why
If
does
you
it?
wanna, if the other guy wants to make me fly, and
Yes,
get there faster,
yes. That's what I was gonna say.
All right. Well, I'll hit Gavain with flight so he can fly up over the jungle while Carmen runs through.
Well, wait a minute. Just normally I hate to do this, but DM, I have to step in on this one. Isn't it going to take longer for you to cast flight and have Tigran fly? It's only 2 rounds.
Well, if it's only 2 rounds, he should just run through. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so we run.
One to cast and one to go. It's the same.
I mean, if you want to have the power of flight, that's a different story. But if you're thinking of it in terms of like, I'll get there quicker, I mean, you're going to have to cast the spell. It's going to take a round.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're talking like
you're
it's going to
right.
take a long time to charge through the woods, but
Yeah, it's only, remember, I said it's only 200,
So,
about
yeah,
200
everyone
yards.
move halfway.
It's actually less than, remember, this is 200 yards.
Right.
So it's actually like 180 yards, which is basically one round of movement for most of you if you're running full speed.
It's too bad my
Outside.
boots of striding and springing don't. I can't like jump the distance.
Nah, they don't. You can't anyway in the jungle. You'd get like just fucked up.
But
All right, so basically what we're looking at is Shaw is going to run out, at least draw attention.
Yes, and then
And
I'll
then
be
the rest of
alone.
you are going to come out in the second round. You'll make it there.
Yes,
You won't be
okay.
able to fight, but you'll make it there. So round 3, everybody's there fighting.
Not everybody.
Depending on, all right, not everybody. Depending on, obviously that depends on what he does.
Yep.
So
You didn't
Well,
ask.
so Sonny, I don't want to run approaching him. I want to get invisible sight. Does that
so
make
you're not
sense?
going to run all the way up to him.
No, I'm not going to run up and attack. I want to run up until he could
Alright.
see me and I could see him. Like I'm just going
We're
to
gonna say
distract him.
so you got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. I don't anticipate it going that far. So round 10, which is round 1, you make it out into there, right? All these guys make it, we'll say, right about here. Zartan's not moving at all.
Nope. Well, he watched all them walk away.
They
Or run
they
away, rather,
moved,
not walk away.
they
Run
made
away.
it like halfway. Yeah, they're like here.
All right.
Well,
The
and
second
we
they
said
all
why
run
too.
past, I saw the bat too. So once I see them all run past me, I'm going to climb down out of the tree and start to head towards the cave.
You're going.
Nice. There you go.
And is Gavain flying?
no, I had to turn back into myself, so I'm not going to spin the round. I'm just going to go on foot.
All right, so you guys are all basically there. So that's the end of round 1. So this guy sees you. He is very scared of you. Now, what are you doing in this at the end of this round? What exactly are you doing?
bless.
No, Carmen, just Carmen right now.
I want to
You
holler
guys
out
are
to
all
him.
still moving the next round. You want to what?
I want to scream out at him. I just want to get his attention.
Okay. Unfortunately, you got his attention.
Uh,
Roll a d20.
Yeah, great. All right, boys. See ya.
He's going to cast fright or something on you.
12.
Holy shit. Your spell saving throw is a 14. -2 is a 12.
oh my god.
She tried to charm you and failed.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Awesome.
All right. So you see these eyes burning into you, these like reddish, bright, glowing eyes of evilness. And you're just like, fuck you, you're going down.
Okay.
You feel like this attempted power wash over you, but it just goes right past you.
That's awesome.
All right, that's the end of round one. Round two. Now, here's the choices you guys have, you back row guys.
Back row guys.
I will give you a chart. So you come out of the woods at the start of this round, right? So you can see the shore. You can choose to charge, and I'll give it to you that you can engage this round.
But
It's a no, but I'm just saying. Do you want to charge, or do you want to move in a different manner?
Tigran's charging.
Shoot a missile, whatever you want to do. I'm just saying that you can charge if you want to.
Bless.
Okay, you're casting bless. It'll get everybody basically it'll get you guys. It won't get Zartan.
Yeah, Tigran's gonna charge in.
So Tigran's charging. Well, it's gonna depend on initiative, I guess, because we're gonna have to roll initiative this round. But more than likely, yeah, that'll get everybody. Okay. I know what he's gonna do. Carmen, what are you doing? You're close enough to move in without a charge.
I'm gonna throw my boomerang.
All right, so you're staying where you are. You're throwing your boomerang.
Yep.
That's so cool. You got a boomerang.
Yes, and my level made me efficient with it, so I
I
could
was gonna
actually.
say, are you
like it-
finally decent with it?
Yes, and it will return back to me. Yeah.
Oh wow, nice. It
Just
was so
remember
long
one
where you were
thing.
garbage with that thing.
Just remember one thing. That's just a boomerang.
What do you mean? Yeah, it's a boomerang.
Yeah. All right.
Well,
It's like D4 or whatever.
what do you mean?
It's not a magical boomerang. It's just a boomerang.
Oh no, yeah, no, I know.
Yeah.
So
All
it
right.
might not affect the
Realize
vampire.
you might need a magical weapon to hit this thing.
Right. So I mean, we'll see.
Zartan, before we
Yeah.
roll initiative, what are you doing? Because you're not in initiative.
All right, I'd like to approach the cave and look in.
You see a staircase. You're gonna have to. You see that very soon. Well, pretty much now because it's dark. You're gonna have
Yeah.
to. Once
Light
you
a
lose
torch or
the
something.
moonlight. Yeah, you have to light.
And I don't see any light down there.
Nothing.
Now, what about the human that went down there earlier? He never came out.
He has not come out yet. Remember, this unfolded really quickly.
All right, I want to pull out my dagger and say, "Never tell me the odds."
All right, that provides you light right there. So,
That's what I figured.
and you're gonna go down.
Yep.
All right, so I'll say you can make it to the bottom of the stairs this round.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
Shit. You know what? We fought a vampire in one of your games, Sonny, didn't we?
I don't remember, did we?
Yeah, I believe so.
We definitely did. Yep. It was with all the stones, the golems that were turning into stones and shit.
I don't remember. I do know this though. I never used to use level drain in the past, but
No, you did. Remember, Mikey got his.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
Oh,
I
Mike
remember
got
that.
fucked up.
Yeah. All right.
That's right.
Shit.
Well, I hate permanent level drain. I don't play that, so there is a way to lose it. So if you lose it,
Permanent level.
don't
drain
flip
is
out and
crazy.
well, that's the actual rule. The actual rule is you got to gain levels back. But
That's
I
insane.
really don't like that because especially at higher level, it's very hard to gain levels back. I'm not doing that. But you're gonna lose it at least until you figure out how to restore it though. All right. D10.
Who's up? That was
who's
me last.
I think it's still you because you won. It was only one round.
No, he lost. He rolled a
No,
6.
you
I rolled a
lost.
1.
That's right.
I
So
lost it.
I rolled a 2. So
Damn it.
next up is Todd.
Come on, Todd. Low.
Remember, low wins.
It's going to be a 1.
Or 2.
Our weapon speeds.
Yeah, weapon speed's a problem. 4.
Shit.
Yeah, so
All
he
right.
wins.
Did you say his AC yet, Sonny?
No.
His AC is 1.
Shit.
Let me just say goodnight. All right, so he goes first. So he is gonna not fly this round. So he stays in human form. And in some ways, you guys, this is better you didn't attack him in there because I had some tactics worked out for if he was inside his tomb.
Knew it. I knew it.
Yeah, so in some ways it's better. The only thing is he can just fly at this point though. But he's not gonna right now. So he's gonna unfortunately rush the nearest guy to him. And he comes out with his hands out.
Yeah, of course.
And you are Oh man, he needs a 2 to hit you.
Oh god.
You guys want to play high level?
I'm all about it. I have no problems.
Ah,
What's his
Shaw's
damage?
about to become a member of the undead.
His
Yeah.
damage isn't that bad, but no, Shaw's about to become level 3. Um.
So,
All right.
I mean, do I have to redo my stats or anything, or it just lowers my level?
No, it's really just hit points and your skills, which is a pain, which is why I say try to keep track of your hit points from now on each level.
per level, yeah.
And oh, you're lucky though. He only does 5 damage. So you lose.
Damn.
So he does 5 damage, which puts you down to 21.
Yeah, but what does my HP revert to? I was at 22 before this.
So I'll be nice and I'll make it. We'll just roll since we don't know your.
The D4 then.
Yeah. So 1. It's 2. It's 2 levels, by the way.
So that takes
What?
me to 17.
So you lose 4 more. So your
No, no.
max
Oh, yeah, you said I go down 3 levels?
2 levels. 2 levels.
No, so my last level was max health. Was 22, and then I lost 3, so 17. I mean, 19. Does that make sense?
Gotcha. All right. Yeah, yeah. You remember the last one. That's right.
Yeah,
All right. So
yeah.
19 is your max. I got you at 21.
I was going to say, and I lose 5, so I would be at 19 then.
Well, the 5 would have brought you to 19. I'll be nice because I don't normally do this. So
So
we'll
I'm
just make it
19
19.
of 19. Okay.
19's lower than what the damage would have taken you to.
Right,
So you're at
19
19.
is 7 damage,
Right.
technically.
I'll do it that way and be nice.
Okay.
All right. Now you are actually the next attack. You need a 13 to hit him.
No, I don't.
What's his AC again? 1?
Oh wait, you are not next. Why are you not next? I'm looking at the wrong person. Sorry. Sure. You need a 16 to hit him.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. And I have
What's
to use
his
my
AC
boomerang
again?
because I
His
declared
AC
it.
is 1.
1. Alright, that's not
Yeah,
Sonny.
your boomerang would have went off. Think of it as simultaneous. You know how that works.
Okay, so I need a 16. 7, miss.
All right, the boomerang flies around, comes back. I'm even gonna say that you have trouble catching it because you're like so stunned by his attack. All right. Next up, initiative 2. Shaw was 4. Gavain and Zartan. All right, we'll go to you in a second, Zartan. So Gavain, you're first.
Yeah, I'm not built for this. The way this fight has played out, so I am going to do the only thing I can do that I think is useful, and I'll make Tigran large. I'll just point at him and make him bigger. I'll cast the enlarge spell.
Okay.
again
Enlarge
on
is-
top of the last one you gave me.
So you got strength, and now you're enlarged. So your
So
strength is 1800, and you do 1.7 damage every time you
So
attack.
what does the enlarge do on top of what you gave me already?
So the strength spell made your strength 1800.
Right.
Enlarge makes you like 12 feet tall, and that increases your strength, increases the damage you do by 1.7. So every time you do damage, 1.7 more.
Yeah, so you got
1.7
roll
times.
damage and all that, and then we're gonna times it by 1.7.
Jesus.
Time. Oh my god. Okay, cool.
The beast.
Because because I'm already doing +8. So then, okay, all right, we'll figure that out when we get
Yeah,
there.
you figure the whole damage and then multiply it by 1.7.
All right, sounds good. That's gonna be
You're
fun.
fucking Conan, dude.
Come
All right.
on. Is it my turn now?
And now I'm not invisible
Conan the
anymore.
Hill Giant.
It is Tigran's turn.
All right, I get 2 attacks this round. First round.
And you
I
can
need-
charge.
I need an 8 to. Oh, I charged. All right. Or did I not have
Well,
to
that
actually?
So here's the thing. Remember, you're gonna lose 2 on your AC the next round if you charge.
Well, wait. Did I need to charge though, or
You-
can I attack without the charge?
You do need to charge.
All right, I'll do it. Fuck it.
All right.
Famous last.
So I have bless also. So I have +6. So I only need a 7 to hit him.
And you have
Oh
a
my
bonus
god!
against
Well, I hit
his-
with 1 at least. I missed with one. It was
You
one.
missed one.
What is this guy's regular? I assume, right?
Yeah, regular human size.
Hold on 1 second. So it's D8, right? D8. Yeah. Hold on. So it's D8. Hold on. Whoa! I'm all right. 8 plus 8 times 1. So 16 times 1.7.
That's 27.2.
Fuck.
Nice hit.
All right. So he does not have a lot of hit points, just so you know. He looks very messed up.
Wish you'd got him twice. Wish you'd got
God
him
damn
twice.
it! Fucking
And you still
two.
have 2 more attacks. I know he could have taken him down actually in one shot.
Fucking 2.
So the way I do these monsters is I give them the first 2 hit die max, and then I roll the rest of them, and he didn't get too many hit points. All right, next up is Torden.
It was the bless spell.
Oh, that's right, he cast a bless this round. All right, so you're in place. Car.
From his position, he's definitely going to need to charge. He will also, and do his 2 swings of the old dwarven great.
Come on. Fuck this thing.
Get
up.
him for the
+1
dwarves.
for the bless. I have a +2 for the attack, so that's +3 total for each of them.
There you go.
And so that's 2 hits.
There you go.
Go for the knees.
And there's a medium man size, right? So
Yeah.
got a 2d4 on that. +3 each. Here's the first attack. +3.
So honestly, I'll just tell you, unfortunately, you're the only one this applies to. You don't have a magical weapon.
It doesn't hit him, does it?
So I could have played that game where it's like it looks like
hits,
you
it has
did
no
a shitload of damage. Unfortunately, you're basically a distraction at this point.
Yeah, so I mean,
Weak.
I did hit him with a heavy object twice, though. So
You
he's-
did, but it
he's
appears as if he
stunned
was.
or whatever. Yeah, but
Yeah.
no damage.
God damn it.
All right. Before the end of the round, Zartan. So you're just gonna go down the hallway.
Yep. I'd like to.
So you see a
proceed
hallway.
very slowly.
You see a hallway that goes probably around 60 feet, and just towards the end of it, you do see the naked man coming towards you, and
Okay.
he probably saw you because you do have a light, and you do have your sword.
Okay. So at this point, I want to extinguish it and just wait.
Okay. He does not have anything. Remember, he's naked. He's got
Yeah.
you know.
I know.
All right, so he's probably maybe a little confused. Suddenly the light went off. All right,
Mhm.
round 3. Torden lost Carterac rolls.
Come on. Win initiative here. Let's go.
I rolled
All
a
right.
4.
Yes.
Ooh, you won. All right,
Here we
and
go.
that means Shaw goes first. Actually,
There we
Get
go.
him.
Fuck
Shaw
up.
should go first. Shaw's a 2. He's a 4. Actually, and Gavain is tied with the vampire. All right, so Shaw,
All right, so
it's
now-
right in your face.
Yes, now I'm gonna use my sunflower staff, which is a +2 to attack, so I need a 15.
Okay.
Fuck that motherfucker up. Do it.
With your
damn it.
sunflower staff.
Actually, your Thaco would have went down too, by the way.
And there's bless.
Yeah, no, it's definitely not a hit. No, I mean go down. Like his stat goes down like
Oh,
19.
right. It would have got worse.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
right.
So it solves our little problem from the other day. We'll just say it's 18 right now. But no, you're level 3. No, yeah, it's 19.
Okay.
Ouch.
So
Yeah, no,
I
you
need
missed.
I need a 17 to hit then. The next
You-
time.
You're the worst one to get a level drain. Monks have so much bullshit on their page.
It's ridiculous.
I know. I'm hoping this is the last encounter before you guys can get restored. All right. Gavain, are you doing anything? Because then it's the
Yes, I do have one little thing I want to do. So I believe I understood. I don't know names with voices quite yet. I believe it was Carterac who seems to be flailing around with a non-magical weapon.
yes.
Yeah,
I will
he's
take my
you
dagger
mentioned-
+2 and just sort of toss it over in his direction, so if he wants to reach down and pick it up, he can grab it. And I'll call out, "Try this, Carterac."
There you
All
go.
right.
And he will
I'll-
not.
Yeah, I'll say he can probably see that, and on your turn, pick it up. Actually, you know what? Roll, Gavain, roll a d20.
I was afraid you were going to say that.
Well, all this will determine is whether he gets it, if he can use it this round or not.
Sure. Here it comes. 13. I don't know what
Oh,
kind of
I see.
modifiers.
I
Nice
swear,
roll,
my
brother.
kids, in my head, I swear to God, I said in my head, if he rolls a 13 or above, I'm going to give it to him.
All right.
Nice.
All right, so it falls at your
13
feet.
is
So,
the number.
so you'll be able. It falls like right at your feet. So you will be able to pick it up and attack this round when it's your turn.
Stab it. It's plus 2
Right,
dagger.
thanks,
1d4.
Gavain.
1d4 plus 2.
Do you have dagger proficiency?
Knife, not dagger.
Nice. Come on.
Yeah, I mean that's probably what you meant. I
The
don't know.
same fucking shit.
I don't think there is a knife proficiency, to be honest.
Actually, yeah, there isn't actually because I looked into that once in a while.
Yeah, it's not considered a weapon. I think I gave it to you, Sean, when you were playing Sean, because you wanted to have
As the chef.
chef's
Yeah.
knives.
All of
Right, exactly.
all of the stats are dagger stats. I'm looking.
Yeah,
at
it's a dagger.
One,
It's a
two.
dagger. That's fine. You have it. All right, but it's not your turn yet. It is the vampire's turn.
Oh,
All right,
fuck.
he sees a 12-foot huge motherfucker in front of him, and he's
That's what I-
going to. Now, this is one of the hardest mechanics to figure out, and I came up with a way. Roll d20, Tigran.
All right, my AC is -2 by the
It
way.
has nothing to do with the AC. Just roll d20.
16.
I didn't look. I didn't look at it yet, but I think that's probably enough anyway because I hadn't decided yet. Yeah, that's enough either way. All right, so you see that he's trying to like draw your attention, and you manage to like not give him that attention.
Oh, that would have been bad.
Okay.
Yeah,
That would've been
but
really
he does. But he does attack you. So I keep.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh. Yeah.
Fail.
Yeah.
He reaches out with like a
Yeah.
what they do is basically right from the movies. Like they try to like just touch you. It's not even like a punch. It's like a forceful touch,
Ah.
and he misses and falls to the ground.
Oh yeah, he's on the
Attack of
ground.
opportunity. Attack of opportunity.
Hold on, let me just look at the
Well,
initiative.
I'm next. I got to be next.
I think you are next. Let me see.
I'm
Please
next.
tell me he fell on the ground on the dagger.
No, not on that.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
You are next, so you get
Two
you get a
attacks?
plus you get a +4. No, you only get one attack second round, but you get a
I know.
+4.
I know. I was hoping for the extra attack. So +4 means I got to roll like a 3 or better.
Uh,
I rolled a 12. I hit him.
yeah, that would have hit no matter what. I was just adding it in my
Either way.
head.
I think either way it would have hit him. Hold on.
It's a base of 13, and then whatever your pluses were.
Which is a lot right now. I'm
Yeah.
all sorts of stacked right now with pluses.
All right, well, this thing regenerates, but there's a damn good chance you can kill it right now.
7. Wait, hold on. Plus
I think
8
you-
is 15
yeah.
times 1.7.
Yeah, you
15
killed it.
times 1.7.
Nice. Cut that
You
head
killed it.
Oh, yeah.
fucking right off, man.
I decapitate this motherfucking vampire.
So the vampire starts to just collapse, right? You actually don't have to stake it in the heart, but who knows? Maybe you guys heard.
I'm gonna tear it into
Yeah.
pieces.
Yeah, you heard. You actually do. Oh no, wait a minute. You have to destroy its body. Oh no, hold on. I believe it
Which-
automatically turns into gaseous form, right?
That's my understanding. He'll try to get back to its coffin.
That's right. It doesn't actually die.
Now,
Can I grab like part of it or something? Is there any way I can?
So this is
What?
so my action was going to be to cast Fairy Fire on it, to outline it and to
Yeah, would give it a
give,
bonus.
give people a bonus to hit it also. But if I was able to cast Fairy Fire before it turned into gas, then we would be able to see the gas.
Would illuminate it.
Yeah, but he was 2 segments before you.
It's a 4.
Yeah, so that would
She
even
didn't even
add.
have my casting time down.
Well, that would have reduced 3. So, all right. So if we would have adjusted the casting
Right?
time
I don't think
by the
you
weapon
asked
speed, you would have been
casting time.
3. You would have been before Sean.
So I would have cast Fairy Fire, which would have
Oh,
given him a
Rob,
+2
would
hit
you
also.
say that would follow the gaseous form? Rob? Other Rob? Is he there?
I think he just got back on his.
Other
headset.
up.
You there, Rob?
Oh yeah, I'm there. I'm sorry.
What would you say? So yes, it would have went off because I didn't adjust his weapon speed based on the spell he was going to cast. So Todd was going to cast Fairy Fire, right?
Mm.
Tigran reduces it to 0. It turns into a gaseous form. Would you say the Fairy Fire follows the gaseous form?
I mean, that's going to be a pure DM judgment call. There's no thing, but if I mean, we assume it's a creature and it's just in a different form, so I don't see any reason it would break.
So, all right. So you know what? In a way, it doesn't matter much anyway, other than you could see it. So you do see. You can't attack the gaseous form.
No, but we see where it's going.
Yes. So
Is
yeah.
what
So I'll
I'm
give it to you.
trying
So
to get
the
to.
gaseous form, the Fairy Fire went off. Tigran swung his longsword, knocked this thing. All of a sudden, it disappears into like a cloud that's surrounded by dancing lights, and it zooms super fast back the way it came.
Yeah, it's going to its coffin. We've got to get back.
Yeah, right where Mike is.
Yep.
Well, I'm gonna flip the mic in a second. So you guys, because Mike actually has not acted in this round. So you guys, are you turning and following it, or what are you
Yes.
doing?
Yes.
All right.
Oh,
So
absolutely.
yeah, this thing is gone. All right. So Mike,
Yep.
Zartan hears this thing, the human coming towards him,
Mhm.
and it definitely saw you, and it sounds like it's running.
So now it's running towards me.
Yes.
Okay. How wide is the hallway that I was going down?
It's not very wide. Yeah, like 5'5". This place was made clearly like very efficiently.
Any impressions in the rocks that I could kind of put my back into?
Nah,
So
not
I'm not
really.
right in front of them.
I mean, it's not like a smooth. Well, you could like lean up against the wall and if he just bolts, I keep saying it. If he just bolts straight down the middle, you
Yeah.
could lean up against the wall and probably.
That's what I want to do. I have my cloak on me. I want to, but I want to put
Remember,
my
it's now
foot out.
pitch black too.
I know that, and I want to put my foot out too.
Yeah,
Okay.
baby. I knew it.
All right. So you put your foot out. You're up against the wall. He's running. I'll say he has to roll. Let's make him a dex real quick.
Yeah, it makes sense.
So his dex is not that bad. 9. That's average. All right. So he's got a 9, but he's got a minus. It's pitch black. He's running. He's just bolting. So he's got to roll under a 4 on a dex check.
Okay.
And I thought that was a 1. He failed. All right, so you trip this guy. You feel him impact your leg, and he just and just sprawls out on the floor.
All right. As soon as he does that, I want to never tell me the odds and approach him with my dagger.
All right, I would say you have pretty much a legit backstab if you just want to do that.
Yeah.
He's laying on the floor. So you
Okay.
basically have your
Yeah,
plus
his
4.
face is in the dirt. His face
Yeah,
is in the
I'll
dirt.
even give you another plus 2 since he's like laid out on the ground. So you have a plus 6 to hit AC 10.
Okay.
Nice.
So that goes 18.
Oh my god! I
Oh
think
my
he still.
god!
my
I missed.
No, no way! I think he still hit that.
No, he needs a 4.
I did
Oh,
a 4.
come on!
Ah, shit.
Yeah.
Right?
My back goes
Should've gotten
17.
less.
No,
my
wait a
back goes
minute. Wait a
17.
minute.
17
Wait,
back
wait,
now.
wait! No,
We
do that
didn't
math
wanna hurt
because
those
plus
guys.
Yeah,
17
no, I
minus,
did hit.
that's a 7. And then how many minuses?
6.
Because normally I'd have to get a 7.
No, you did hit. You did hit.
All right,
Your,
cool.
Less.
Oof.
your attack was 17 now?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
All
level
right,
7. Back goes
he
17.
hit that.
Yep.
It was 3 to hit.
Sweet.
All right, you got
Isn't this the
hold
guy
on.
that we don't want to be killing?
Yeah,
Well, he
No,
is a
no, no, no.
stealthy, but
people that
it's
we
too late
wanted to
now.
leave alone.
Doesn't matter. Self-defense. He was charmed.
Uh, so he has 8 hit points plus.
And I got to look at it like he's protecting this thing's crypt. You know?
Well, you might not kill him right now anyway. Well, actually, it's a backstab, so you probably did kill him.
Yeah,
He's got
is it times 4 now or times 3?
I mean,
Times 3.
you're the only one there. You could say he attacked you.
He's got
Yeah.
17 hit points.
Okay, hold on. Rolling for damage now. What is my backstab right now? Is it times 3 or times 4? Hold on. I'm looking at my
Times
sheet.
3.
Times 3, not 4 yet.
Times 3.
Okay. Stand by. And my force dagger is 1d8.
1d8.
Oh, come on.
3 damage.
Jesus
God.
Christ.
Dice do not like me tonight.
Lame,
Like
yeah.
gods
Dude.
are telling you,
You
you're not
said
supposed
never
to
tell you
hurt
the
these
odds. It's pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty.
All right. So you basically nicked this guy. He's laying on the ground. He
I'd
might
like
be.
to keep a boot on his neck or something.
Yeah. These
Hmm.
guys, they're not very. They're not very good in human form, and they've been in human form for far too long
So
for
he's in a
their
weakened
comfort. So
state.
that's why they're all like messed up. So, all right. So that's where we're at now. Next round. So this thing clearly, you suddenly see like this gaseous blob of light. You have no idea what you're looking at because it's
Mhm.
glowing. It goes whizzing past you super fast
Okay.
down the hallway. And then we don't really need to do the next round, but like more rounds pass, and all of a sudden your friends are all like, "Well, you guys are. I don't know. Actually, you guys are all following him. Do you go down the stairs?"
Absolutely, we were chasing. Yeah.
All right. So they all come running down. Um,
Let's tie that fucker up.
I guess they could see your light.
Yeah, my dagger's
So
still
that's
lit.
going
Let's
to be the
tie that
light
fucker
force.
up.
Plus Gavain. Actually, Carmen's staff lights up too.
Yeah.
Yeah, your staff has can do light, and plus Gavain has. You have plenty of light, so we don't have to worry about light. So you guys see each other. That's where we're at right now. I cannot believe only Shaw got level drained.
Let's go.
I'd like to tie this guy up.
He only had 39 hit points, by the way, and it was only 2 rounds, so he only regenerated once. So
Sonny, you heard?
yeah,
Oh,
so
he
you're
did
gonna,
30.
This guy's
He had
tied up,
one
and I'm going
hit
to tell
point.
them, let's go down.
He had 1 hit point after me and Rob hit him.
well, Rob didn't do any damage.
Oh, that's right, motherfucker. Right.
Yeah, no, he still had 15 because of the regeneration, but you did. I think it was what? It was 19 damage or something like that, or 18.
Like 20 something, 20.
So, Sonny,
Yeah.
wouldn't the vampire's charm spell be broken for these 2 Selkies?
So I was just thinking about that. I think I'm gonna leave it because he's technically not dead. But
would he have the power at that point before regenerating to continue?
he can't.
Like, how does the spell work? Is it something that he has to?
So charm person, they really don't fight you, right? The reason I had him charge Mike is because he didn't know what the hell was going on. The charm person is kind of like I can make suggestions. You know what I mean? But right now, being that it doesn't have that power, that the vampire's not there to make suggestions, he wouldn't be doing anything right now. He's kind of confused, like he doesn't know what to do at this point. And you
So
subdued
it's
him.
still
You
under his
subdued
own
him
free
anyway.
will. It's
Yeah,
not
I got
like-
him tied up.
Yeah, he doesn't really have his own free will, but at the same time, he's not really against you because he doesn't know what to do.
He's not trustworthy at the moment.
No, yeah. So you could tie him up, but that's going to take a round. So you're at least
Oh,
a
yeah.
round. So
Yep.
all right. What are you guys doing?
I'm going to tell them which way I saw the cloud go.
And we're going.
Son,
Lead
what
the
is
way,
it?
son.
What does it feel like being down levels as a PC? Like what? I just feel weaker.
Well, a little bit weaker, but like not. I hate saying it that way because it's not like you're a wimp. It's just that you don't feel as skilled as you were before.
I want to, cause Todd? You're a cleric, right?
Yeah.
I want to see about trying to explain it to him to see if
I mean, do you want to do that right now? Like, are we like? Because you could either continue sort of in combat. Remember, this thing is still
No,
far as you
I
know,
guess. No, we're gonna continue. Yeah.
All right,
so
so
you
to
guys
tell
are going
everybody
down
where I
the
saw
hall.
this thing go. Yep. So whoever's got the lightest, the brightest light source rather, they should go first.
I'm trying to find where did
Tigran has the continual light coin.
Those are pretty bright.
Lead the
Yeah,
way.
you guys have plenty of light. Don't worry about that. I just have to. I'm looking for something. Hold on one second.
Shouldn't we burn that mist with the fire?
I can make fire when we get there.
Yeah, Tigran
And
has
I
the
can
continual light coin. He got a continual light coin a while back.
consecrate the land.
All right. To be honest, it is as long as you guys aren't stupid, it's basically done. It has to go into the coffin and rest 8 hours. So it basically went into the coffin,
And we
which is
fuck
right in
up
front of you. We're
the
not in a
coffin.
dungeon. Like I was clear
Let's
that.
burn that motherfucker.
So yeah, you're gonna be able to move. Tigran could probably do it alone. You're gonna be able to move the top of the sarcophagus,
Right.
and there
And I
you
have
see.
produced flame.
Yeah, you basically see the body laying there, and it would be in that state where it's kind of like looking at you. It's not sleeping, but it really can't do much because you got there so quickly. If it was a
Let's
big
light 'em up.
dungeon and you had to look for it, I might like come up with tiers of improvement, but we're talking 2-3 minutes after it was killed effectively. So it's basically
We're gonna
helpless.
light him up.
So
Yeah.
I have oil also that I would like to pour inside of it and then cast produce flame. And then when that's done and we have
Pyro
time
priest.
while they end up searching the area, I want to work on consecrating the land.
Okay.
Pyro priest.
Yeah, so you basically can light it on fire and it's dead. I mean, I really can't stretch that out other than maybe thematically if I really wanted to, but there's really no need to.
So what's
So,
around
Kill
at
him.
this edge of the cave?
well, there appears to be treasure around.
That's what I like to hear.
Treasure. Woo.
Yeah, so while they're looking for the treasure, that's while I'm praying and consecrating. So
First
I'm
of all,
not
before
involved
you
in
lit him on fire,
the treasure.
you did see a pile of, I guess this would be like gross, like a pile of seal skins, like inside the sarcophagus.
What skins?
Oh, the seal skins.
Seal skins.
I'll gather
Yeah.
those up to give back to the person who helped us.
All
Yeah,
right,
before
so
we-
Gawain will handle that. We're gonna roll for some treasure.
Let's roll for some treasure. Let's do that.
And Carmen, how much are you down? Hit
I'm
points?
I'm not down anything. I'm just down in levels.
Leveled. Can you pray to Anher?
So
I'm gonna
I-
explain that I just feel like weaker. I don't feel as strong as I should. But I
Sonny,
don't feel hurt.
if I do dispel magic, would that work?
Now you would need like greater restoration.
Yeah, no, it's not a good one. It's not a. It's a bad deal. It's a bad deal.
You better hope you make it to the elves. You better hope. All
Okay,
right.
so there's no shot in us doing it here. Then we won't even get into it.
No.
No,
I don't have
unfortunately.
any spells that can do that.
Okay.
All right. Go down the line. Sean, roll a percentage.
Yes, sir. 1 second. Okay, 1 and hold on. I don't need to do that. Hold on 1
I
second.
didn't say there's treasure. There might be treasure.
Boom. 49.
All right. Todd, roll a percentage.
Alrighty.
Real quick, while he's rolling, Gawain gets his dagger back.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, Carteret walks over, hands it to him, and says,
88.
"Thanks." And says, "I didn't need it.
Well, maybe next time.
Maybe I'd just find someone to enchant this damn thing." And he holds up his dwarven battle axe, his dwarven great axe.
One day, perhaps I can do that for you.
I cannot wait. I want to get Valmar to the level where he can make magical items so badly. I've never had that, like legitimately. Um, all right. Rob, roll a Carteract. Roll a percentage.
Come on, baby.
Oh.
80. All right.
All right. Who's next? Carmen, roll percentage.
All
He's
right.
like poker face, not saying one way or another. An 8.
Yay! All right. Roll 2d10.
Oh, Carmen got something. All right, let's do
I
it.
was gonna say that sounded bad.
No, that's good.
Lower
This is.
percentage
I
is
think
best.
this is a D10. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
5. All right. So there's 6 gems. All right.
Somebody writing that down? You want me to write it down?
I got it. I got it. I have to figure out what everything is anyway. All right. So other Rob, Gavain, roll a percentage, and it's oddly enough, it's for artwork.
And
That's-
nice and low, I guess. Well, it doesn't matter, but
No, you
I
need
need to
low.
do. How do I? Oh yeah, right there. Right. Here we go.
nice and low.
That is not
that's the
low.
opposite of low.
Way.
That's the
Jeez.
opposite of low. I'm
All right,
misunderstood
Mike.
this assignment.
This is huge, Mike. Roll
Come
a
on, Mike.
percentage.
You know I'm gonna roll like shit.
Roll Q.
Nice and low. Come on, come on.
What am I rolling?
Roll low.
Percentage.
Deep percentage, nice
Okay.
and low.
Come on,
You
baby.
got it. Hold on, my thing just reset. Stand by.
Give a
Hold
second.
on.
Let's go. Come on.
Here we go. Damn.
60.
No. All right. Well, unfortunately, it kind of makes sense if you think about it that they wouldn't banish this vampire to an island with all his treasure. They would have taken it. But you do get 6 gems. Let's see.
Weird.
I'll tell you the quickest way to do this is I need to roll 6d100 on here. So 6d. This is how I always do it. All right. So there's a gem worth 10 gold pieces. There's a gem worth 50 gold pieces. There's one worth
Is it 241 total?
no 100. It's gonna be cold sat though. It ain't gonna be much. And then 2 more worth 100. It's not much. 370 gold pieces worth of gems.
Somebody write that down. We'll contribute it. We'll throw it in the collection box at the next church we see.
Well, you do get
Nice.
experience for it at least.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna. What's Todd? What's your character's name?
Torden.
Torden. I'm gonna say Torden. Make sure we put this into the next collection basket we see.
Make sure your dumbass is better, or you ain't getting protection from Anher. And
You
her's
know-
all around.
Listen, don't be discouraged. This is actually between the giant squid, helping the Selkies, and killing a vampire. You actually got 12,870 experience points.
Jesus
Each.
Christ.
No,
1,000?
to split up, but that's still over 2,000 each.
I was gonna say, fuck.
What were you gonna say?
Sonny,
Yeah.
so we've been talking a lot about joint treasure and shit like that. My sheet, I have gold coins, silver. Like, am I counting that, or should I just add it
No,
in with
listen.
them?
All right, so basically we're done, by the way. So you're on the island 7 days. So that was day 7 of travel, right?
What was the
That's where
total
we'll-
XP though, real quick?
That's where we'll stop. The total XP for each person is 2,145.
2,145. All right. Thank you, good sir.
That's from my notes. You're stopping on the island. Harmon, what I was saying in the beginning, that's what that comes down to. All the gold and stuff that you have, you don't have that with you. You see the channel that says the vault?
Yeah.
So in the random dungeon, we pick a room that could be secured. Todd cast
Glyph of Warden.
glyph of warding on it, and you guys left all your loot. So make yourself a post like Rob did, and put down what loot is in there. Now, whatever we collect from here on out, unfortunately, you guys have to figure out. You keep it on the ship. You could send it back, Because remember, he's only going to wait 2 weeks once you guys get to the shore.
How the fuck do you guys do that?
Just make a. You don't have to do it their way if you don't want to. Just make a post. Because you
Uh,
can edit it whatever you want to do. But
Alec,
just
what was
put
that XP again? 2145?
2,145. And
Yeah,
then
two
Okay.
one four five.
yeah, and then remember if you have 10% and all that.
Yep,
Yeah,
I
I'm,
got that
I'm
too.
actually adding all mine right now.
Yep,
I
23.
put it on the
10%.
chat.
Let me count up. So you are on. So that's the day you left 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's the 10th of the 10th month, and it's actually Valmar's birthday has passed.
Actually, I don't have that much, so I'm just gonna put my gold there, and that's it.
Just remember, if you know, I'm not going crazy with encumbrance, but if you die, it's gone. Like you're on an adventure, you're out and about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no. I'll make a. See, I think as far as so far what I've seen, like Tigran has like a lot more than
I don't
what I'm
even
seeing.
remember what we got the last time.
But Tigran also has his own house. You know what I mean? So like he might have stuff there. And
What was
actually,
all?
and you know what? Tigran actually would in uh entrust something to Valmar specifically as opposed to leaving it in that room.
Yeah, that's fine. You could just write that down in your entry. Make an entry and just be like in the vault.
Right.
Leave it in that channel, but write in the vault, blah blah blah, with Valmar, blah blah blah.
Right. Okay.
You're the only one who could leave it with Valmar because we did do that beforehand. That he bought,
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
we bought chests,
Yeah. Right.
but he
So
can't.
what was from the last adventure?
All right, the last adventure.
Because I don't remember. I didn't write down any of
Yeah, no problem.
the
The last
items because I
adventure
thought
you guys got it actually wasn't much as far it was so as far as monetary value, it was 1,380 gold pieces worth of gems and 4,575 worth of artwork.
They didn't get the gems.
No,
Zartan robbed those gems.
that's separate.
Okay, good.
I wasn't saying that.
Understood.
that's split between all of us.
Yes,
That's
split
correct.
between all of you. It's 1,380
Word.
in gems and 4,575 in artwork. Then there was books and lab equipment, which you, as far as I know, just kind of gave to.
Yep.
I mean, it was worth money, but you gave it to Gavain because he's going to use it. He's not
No
going to
use
sell it.
case.
Yeah, that was that, and then this time it wasn't much.
Yep.
Right.
And then Zartan has which everybody knows he took a little bit. So,
Of course. That's fine.
but
We
that
know
was
Zartan's going to take.
So, what
right.
was the reaction of the Selkies? I mean, so I take their stuff
Oh,
back
yeah.
there too. That they, you know, they.
So you guys come out of this. You drag the tied up one because you're not sure. He's very minorly injured, thank God, but he seems to be much better attitude now. You guys come to the shore and they see their skins like you guys wouldn't one person wouldn't be able to hold them. You'd all be, we're talking giant seal skins, but you guys all together can. So you come back to the shore and they are just ecstatic. They want to throw you a party. They all put on their skins. They go in the water. They're doing like synchronized swimming dances to show off to you guys. They're swimming around the ship and everything. But most importantly, they tell you that they can easily escort you to Frome,
That's what I was
and
going to ask.
that negates our need to do all the rolls and everything. So now
Oh.
when we start again, 2 more days are gonna pass, but you're just gonna be there. You're gonna land.
Straight line because we've got navigators.
Yes.
Yeah.
The only thing they tell you though, right? All Laurelel, it's all her doing most of the speaking. The rest of them don't really speak Grandish. She tells you, I don't know where to take you. I can only take you to the shore, but I know she knows of like a protected cove where the boat can dock, and they've seen two elves, two older elves. They've seen them there, like on the shore, like clamming and like just doing like routine stuff, like fishing and clamming, and they seem to be very nice. So if you want them to take you want them to take you there, they can.
Yeah, I think that sounds right.
They tell you there's no port cities. I'm just like rambling in my head what would be important, what would be relevant. You can ask me any questions you want right now, but I'm trying to think of whatever I can. They do tell you there's no port cities that they know of on the main island. There's two islands. They tell you that, right? You can actually see that. Oh no, you can't. So on the bigger map, there's actually another island over here, a small one, give or take, right about here, that they say is an elven island. But they tell you that they will bring you to this cove here, this like whole large protected area. They say, there's no port, but they do know that there's two elven uh people that live there and seem to be very nice. And actually, it would only take one day, by the way, not two.
I love it.
All right.
Sounds good. Another good session.
All right. The boat does not need to stay another day. Like I said, it was minor repairs. They were able to get that done. They were very impressed. And what's his name? Triana. He's very happy that you avenged the death of his friends, the two brothers who were killed. You didn't see their bodies, unfortunately. And the vampire did have a name, if you guys are interested. It was Sir Reginald Waylanard.
Waylanard.
Well, I'll even say you saw that etched on his for your journal. You could say that was on the casket, and just you wouldn't know this, but I'll tell you the story was, that he about 1,000 years ago in the old realm in Geneva, he turned into a vampire, and they were able to capture him, but he was a very powerful noble, so they banished him. They brought him to this island and banished him, and so that's why for 1,000 years no one's ever gone to this island. It was always like
we killed somebody that's been here 1,000 years.
1,000 years.
He must have been bored out of his mind.
And then he's like, "Oh, there's a boat. I can finally."
Yeah, he was probably
That didn't work,
fucking.
no.
He's probably fucking the shit out of these seals.
No, he hasn't had them that long. So they would bask on the island, but he also like just never ran into them, and he managed to get them probably about 3 or 4 years ago.
That's plenty of time to.
No, wait a minute. No, it's not that long. When did Valmar come here? 2 years ago. Right about 2 years ago.
Yeah, fuck. 2 years ago, a bunch of naked humans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they've been back.
So, and then there, by the way, to close it out, they go, they want to go back to the sea, and they don't plan to come here for a very long time. They're just gonna stay in the water for a while, but they will escort you. They said they're gonna escort you, and you will get there to safety.
Cool.
Sweet.
All right, so I just looked forward. The next session should be the 30th then.
Correct.
Let's look.
All right.
Cool. Thanks a lot,
We
man.
can all talk during the week, and now that some timeline has been cleared, at some point I may throw out there who wants to play random dungeon, so we might be able to do that if anybody wants to play in between.
I'm always down. You let me know.
Yeah, no, I will finish out that character.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Sonny,
Yeah.
is there any way that you could do that on a weekend so I could play with Jason?
I mean, if I'm available on Sunday or whatever. Who
All right.
dropped?
A lot of times on Sundays I'm available, so just throw it out there. I'm down.
Who just dropped? Rob dropped?
I'm still here.
Yeah, he did.
It looks like Rob might have bounced.
Yeah.
Todd's still here?
Yeah.
Yeah, Todd's still
Yeah,
here.
no,
Right.
there.
So, Sonny,
Yeah.
I would have had a time while they're doing their stuff to consecrate that land